good evening, everybody, and welcome to a new and exciting episode of Phandelver and Below, the Shattered Obelisk, right here at Proficiency Bonus. My name is Michael. I will be your Dungeon Master for the evening, and I want to first start off tonight's stream by welcoming Derek back! Derek is back! Yay! Janzel has rejoined the party. So you'll notice that our overlay is growing. So we've got a lot of people on here now. So it'll be a lot of fun. So welcome back, Derek. Glad to have you.
Thank you.
We'll be getting you back into the session really soon. A couple quick shout outs to our sponsors. I want to thank our sponsors, Little Dragon Corp and Cardboard Castle Games, for all the support. You'll see that we've got some quick links jumping in there in our Twitch chat that you can click on and get forwarded to their website where you can purchase all kinds of RPG related gear and other merchandise. Don't forget to use the coupon code BONUS at checkout with Little Dragon Corp to get 15% off of your order. Just a couple quick announcements. We do have another new episode of Vecna Eve of Ruin coming back to you on Monday evening at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I believe Wild Beyond is going to be back this coming week.
Yes.
So we'll have some Wild Beyond on Thursday, and
getting towards the end of the campaign proper, so Vic needed an extra week to prepare because we're hitting that final stretch.
Oh yeah, so it's less wild beyond. Well, it's less wild, and now it's beyond.
Beyond.
Now you're just beyond the Witchlight.
We are beyond the Witchlight.
That's right. Very cool. I missed most of the end game. I need to go back and watch it because I'm curious to see how the combat went with the.
She did a great job. We had
hags.
a full-on war with way too many NPCs.
That's usually the way it goes.
Literally hundreds of people. It was crazy, and it was epic, and it was great.
Sweet. I'll have to go back and check it out.
Yeah.
But we're going to go ahead and dive back into our story here tonight. As last we left off, our party slayed a dragon. They were in Thunder Tree. They took care of business. The dragon got a couple hits off on you guys, but it didn't seem to be all that overwhelming for our group of intrepid adventurers. You guys did some harvesting of dragon scales and claws and teeth and other parts, and made your way off with some of what the dragons, well, for a young dragon, a kind of fairly small horde, but still a horde nonetheless. You guys killed all the dragon cultists that were there too. Not really gaining any information about why they were there or what they were doing, which is par for the course.
Kill first, ask
No, I'm
questions
going to disagree
later.
with that because usually this party says, "Hey, you're free. Now we're going to kill all your friends."
Yep.
True. So we're going to do a little bit of a time skip. We're going to say that you guys have gathered together and you guys started traveling back south towards Phandalin once again to kind of check up on your bastion and to restock on supplies and to drop off anything that you have found into your. Now you guys have a home base where you can have a large chest that you can stick things in your stash.
Well, we got more than 20 slots.
Yeah, that's right. And you guys were heading back there, and I will say that you guys get to a point where you're just a few miles away from Phandalin, heading south, when you start to notice something. You notice that there's this strange kind of haze, almost like a fog, that's starting to. It's you don't really notice it at first, and then as you're getting closer and closer to Phandalin, you start to notice it a little bit. It almost kind of reminds you of, I don't know if you've ever been around an area where there's like a large like wildfire or something, maybe hundreds of miles away, and then the wind and the weather just naturally carries that like smoke in your direction, and it just kind of fogs the area a little bit, makes it really hazy. It kind of resembles that in a way, but the fog is kind of like a yellowish green color. So it's pretty.
Does it smell like smoke?
It doesn't smell like anything. It doesn't have a scent at all. And honestly, like, it doesn't feel like a mist or anything. Like, it's not like a cold fog or anything like that. And also, too, like, it's in the middle of the day. So it's kind of like this strange kind of haze just over the place. Yeah, go ahead.
Have I ever seen something like this in my travels?
I was gonna ask the same thing.
I don't think any of you would have. This is something that's pretty new. All of you.
Can I drop
Never.
Detect magic just in cases?
Good idea.
That's a
You
good idea.
could do. Are you gonna do like a ritual detect magic?
No, I think of something like this, she just does it.
Okay.
I
let's do
can
it.
do mine today if you need it too. Do it later.
I would say that you get a hint of magic, but it's nothing that's kind of. Maybe because the fog is just so dispersed and just out and about, like it's not like an overwhelming like magical presence at the moment.
Is it like making it difficult to see like beyond like the fog? Like, can we see through it?
Just a small amount. Like I wouldn't even consider it like what do they call it?
Obscured vision.
Obscure. Yeah, it wouldn't be. It's not like it wouldn't like affect you mechanically, in any sense. So you wouldn't have your vision obscured or anything. You do notice that like you can't see like as far out there. Like if you were looking over the hills, like you wouldn't be able to see as far over the hillside as you had hoped.
Okay,
Okay.
so I
But
can
it-
do this thing called Gust of Wind.
Okay.
Do you guys want me to do that and try to?
Like give us
Float
a bubble
away,
around
or-
us.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
If it's a hint of magic, but am I able to tell what type of magic? You said it's not like dangerous. At least it's not hurting us.
Yeah, it's not hurting you. You don't really get like a sense of what type of magic it is. Like this is a very,
Okay.
very faint kind of just magical aura. Did you want to do
Give us a
Gust of
bubble.
Wind, Oriana?
I forget. Did we rest or anything since last fight?
Yeah, you guys would have had a long rest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
So I
it
can-
took you 3 days
yes.
to get there and 3 days to get
Okay.
back, so you guys would have camped on the way down.
Okay.
So you guys can
I
take
got it.
long rests if you haven't already.
All right. I can do
Love
that
that.
if you guys want me to try to blow the slug away.
At least around us wouldn't be a bad idea.
Okay. Let me
Just
put
in
that.
case.
Gust of Wind just kind of emerges straight out from you, right, Oriana, as you like hold out
Yeah.
your hands and just a blast of wind jets out from the palms of your hand, and nothing seems to happen. It's like it's
First, I
not
don't cast it.
it's not pushing anything.
Okay.
Like it's almost as if like there's nothing there to push. It's just like kind of just going through the.
Okay.
The
Very
mist.
faint
But it's
aura,
about this time that you guys can see standing there ahead of you on the road is a familiar figure. He's staring towards Phandalin with a puzzled look on his face. At the same time, he's also pondering what this strange fog or mist might be over Phandalin. It's your good buddy, Jansel, standing on the road
He's
there.
60 feet away from us.
He is 60 feet away from you.
Okay, so he has to make a strength saving throw. Feet away from me in a line.
Welcome back, Jansel. You're in a gust of wind.
11.
11.
Fail.
You go flying,
Fail. You
Jansel.
try to walk towards
Jansel goes rolling across the ground.
What the heck is that?
Oof. Wouldn't want to be that guy. And he says that. Oof. Wouldn't want to be that guy. Let's go.
He just rolled away. Where's he
Yeah, that was weird.
Where is he going?
Where is he going as you push him away? Where's he going? I don't know. Where is he going?
Weird.
No, I rush towards him. I know
Okay.
Jansel. I know Jansel anywhere. I rush towards that man.
I'm just
Okay.
I just sit there and like just start brushing off like the dirt and stuff from rolling
And you
around.
get tackled back to the ground because Chloe just like knocks into you.
Oh,
Hello.
What the
Give you a big hug. It's good to see you too.
Oh,
When did you get what?
Huh?
You're back?
I'm back. Yes.
Yay!
What happened?
There's a reason why you take care of all the contracts nowadays. Fine print is a killer.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Do I even want to know what happened?
Probably not. We're good now though.
Okay, we'll table this for now, but you're gonna tell me everything.
Okay, we'll do.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. How are you all? Hello.
Are
Where
we
did everybody
surrounding
else-
him now? I guess like we're all up there.
Yeah.
I like that
I
Chloe's the only one that's like, "Hey, how are you? I missed you," and everyone else is like,
Well, I think we'd walk there instead of like
"Sorry
stand
about
there.
that."
Yeah, going full on dashes.
Yeah.
Tree's just trying to steer Oriana away from the two of them.
I'll shut it off. I'll shut it off.
Let's actually no, leave it up. Let's just roll them all the way to Phandalin.
There you go.
It only lasts
Oh,
1
God.
minute.
So what have y'all been up to?
A lot? We just fought a dragon.
Oh, dragon. Without me? What the heck?
Sorry.
We saved stuff for you. This is Inge.
Yeah, we got stuff.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Oh yeah, we picked up a new
Starts
one.
to the
It's
front,
nice to meet you. Shake your hand.
steps to the front and like very excitedly shakes your hand. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So,
Yeah.
as a player, I just realized that we've never played together. What is your person? Are they a fighter too?
Yeah, you can describe
Yes.
yourself.
Who are
Janzo,
you?
he's an orc, and
Cool.
of the full orc variety, he is not a half orc. He has some nice facial hair, head shaved on the sides, but has a nice hair that goes back, towards the back. He green skin, of course, has the tusks and the slightly pointed ears, and he is wearing armor right now. He is currently in chainmail. The only kind of weapon that you see on him is a hand axe and a
Okay.
shield.
So she shakes your hand and then kind of steps closer and goes, "Thank God you're here. You're not magical, right? You don't have magic, right? I don't think you do, right? I can't really tell. But these guys, they're using magic a lot. And I gotta tell you, there's something sketchy about it. I don't trust it. I love them. They're great.
Uh-huh.
I don't trust magic. I don't like it. No.
When you say
don't
that, I
think
kind
you do.
of I look over to Chloe and like smirk, and then you see
Yeah.
I appear. There's two of me now.
Yeah.
Your mind.
We both wave at you.
She goes, "What's happening?" Like she doesn't live in a magical world. No.
Yeah, I mean, it's not really magical, but I mean, well, it's magical, but it's not magic. I don't like cast spells or anything, but I can make a copy of myself.
Okay, well. Okay.
The copy will give you a pat on the shoulder, and it's actually like you feel the copy,
Yeah.
so it's not like it's an illusion or anything either.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna think on this, and the whole way back, you guys will notice that Emmy's just kind of like, so there's one, and then it's not magic, but it's kind of
Not magic.
like she's trying to figure it out. She's like, "This is
It's
not
called
my spell, but magic."
osmosis.
There's more of them.
As we're walking, Tree is going to go in and find the largest tooth he took, and just reaches over and hands you a dragon's tooth, Janzel.
Oh, awesome! Another piece of dragon to go into my collection.
You have a collection?
Well, I have the one brass dragon scale that we found, so I have
Alright.
2 items now.
Nice.
Okay.
I mean, what?
Oh,
Hey,
yeah, I'll
you
give
asked
you
us-
one of the claws I got.
Oh, we're growing. There's 3.
Oh, anyways, you asked us what we did, so
Does
we
that,
went
does that
down
count because it's from the
into-
same dragon?
Yes.
Okay, just check.
Damn, it does at least.
it.
Wait, you said it was a fang
Sorry,
and a
Zoss,
claw?
go ahead.
Yeah,
Oh,
tooth and
I was
claw.
just gonna say,
Okay.
we went into the mines. That was fun. Found the thing. What's that thing called again? The
The
thing.
glowing
The
green
forge.
skull.
Oh, not that guy. We did find a skull. That was annoying.
Worse.
We
Yeah.
found the font of magic. Is that what it's called?
Souls.
The forge.
The forge. We found the
Snowforge.
forge. It was disappointing. But I found this really cool cave. And that's what I did while you were
Very,
gone.
very fancy looking cape, yeah.
It's a nice cape. I took it from a dead body. Turns out, Gundren's brother. He doesn't know yet,
Oh. Okay.
but you know.
Well, I'm not going to be
So,
the
yeah.
one to give that news to him, so.
Oh yeah, no, none of us are. I
already
don't think.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We brought the body
We're
back.
not gonna. We'll let him find out
We
on his
got
own.
both his brothers. And it was
Yeah.
like, one was alive, one passed away, so it's like, well, 50% odds.
And if anybody asks, he left this to me in his will.
Sure.
That's
Believable.
yeah.
Yeah.
We go way back, as a matter of fact. No.
We also found some.
Oh.
We also found some glowing mushrooms.
Hey,
Which I
Victoria, thanks for the subscription. 76 months.
Holy crap, girl.
46, my goodness.
Nice.
There were also those glowing mushrooms that I thought we should all try, but then I thought they might be good in a soup. But then we figured out they're actually poisonous. So.
I was going to say, you got to be careful with mushrooms.
Yeah,
They
you know,
were
I have
living-
learned
And they
that
stopped
before.
glowing after we picked them, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Very, like, I think it faded, like, very
Tree's gonna
slowly.
take one
They were
out and just start
alive.
nibbling on it.
Oh,
Okay.
tree.
Yeah, Tree starts nibbling on it.
Tree's fine. Tree's been
Anywho.
snacking.
Tree now is going to be suffering the effects of a delayed blast fireball here in the next.
Oh my
Oh,
while.
God.
No, just
Y'all back up.
No, a
everybody
flaming
get away
green
from Tree.
skull is going to just evaporate from out of him.
No! This green skull, I'm telling you.
I'll shake
Wow.
your hand and say nice to have you back, buddy.
Thank you. Yeah, this is good. I was looking for you, so luckily we found each other quickly.
You know what this mist is about?
No, I have no clue.
Okay.
I'm very confused about it. I don't know.
I almost
I'm not much
forgot.
of a
By
nature
yourself?
person.
We seem to be okay. Like, we're not dying.
We don't know
Is it-
that.
Is anybody dying? You guys feel okay?
Dying?
Well, the,
Yeah,
if the
fine.
magic has, it's
I
very.
mean, you're free to make a
magic is
medicine check
very
if you'd
deep.
like.
Oh my
We
god.
dying? Honey, we're always dying. We all start dying when the moment we're born.
That's
no,
right.
I will tell you.
I take
Spoilers.
it back. I don't want the existentialism. Here's
Yeah.
my.
Spoiler, Emmy.
As
It
Emmy
was
goes
like,
to
I
pick this,
just always lived. All right,
and I
here's
tried
my.
to deceive her and play dead. So she's
No!
checking.
Oh my god. You have to roll a pretty high deception. Damn, girl.
You don't feel like you're any closer to death than you normally would be in a situation as such.
No,
You normally would. Mood.
Right. You know what? Maybe this is just a new thing. You know, just a new little spice. You know.
Okay.
No.
Michael, what is the? How far does this like fog go? Like it's all over Phandalin and like the surrounding area.
Yeah.
Can I see if it's coming from any particular source? Like if I like look out in the distance, is there like a plume that it's coming from?
No plume.
Huh.
You said when you described the color, and try to. I mean, think of like when the sun's coming up or the sun's going down. You know how it's brighter at one point, and then it sort of mutes out the color as it reaches out to you.
Mm-hmm.
As we're looking around, can we see a source where the color is more like vibrant
Concentrate.
or
Yeah.
a deeper color that might be closer to a source to it?
Not really. It's it's pretty consistent the way the color is around the fog itself.
Huh.
And
Think we're gonna have to go deeper into the myth.
Perhaps go to Phandalin?
Yeah,
Right.
Up by the bastions first.
Yeah, you guys are only a few miles away, and that's where you guys started to notice this.
Well, welcome back, Janzel. There's a weird green fog.
Yeah, I see that.
We need to get Janzel set up in our house too.
Oh yeah, we
You
have
have
a
a
castle
house?
now. It's super dope.
Huh?
Like a mansion.
I wasn't gone that long, and you all have a mansion now?
There's room for you.
I don't know. I take up a lot of space. You sure?
We have a mansion.
Yeah.
How was that? All of us, collectible.
Yeah, then the townspeople love us, so like they'll totally help you out.
Oh,
This is the first
okay.
time in my life townspeople have overlooked me. It'll be dope.
Walls are really expensive, by the way.
Real expensive. Wait. Do I have to pay money? I don't have much money.
No, but weren't we gonna get fortress
I have your
walls?
money.
They were like 10,000 gold for like 1 foot or something ridiculous like that.
It is a lot of money to get walls around your fortress.
Yeah, there are no walls right now. That was a lot of money. But I
But
have a
we're
storehouse,
considering
so we're
a
gonna
moat.
make money off of that.
There are
considering
no outside walls. There are walls in the house.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
I was getting confused. Like, is it really a house that doesn't have walls? But okay.
It's actually just us walking around in different areas.
It's a
Low-
pergola.
low budget, cost cutting. You know, you gotta.
Yeah.
Huge mansion with no
We
walls.
We can do a roof, no walls.
That's just what all new construction is like now.
Yeah.
That's it.
Open floor plan.
That's right.
Really is.
Open floor plan, really open. Open like you can walk right out into the field.
Open like it's just an empty lot.
Yeah, Derek, if you look in like the notebook part, there's a bastion, and it says
Yeah, Michael
Trisander
was-
Manor.
Michael was telling me about that. I've looked into it, but I haven't. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I was gonna copy. If you can see, like I put a section for each of your characters in there, and you should be able to edit it if you want to like copy like trees section or whatever and paste it, and then you can edit it to have whatever you wanted in those parts. But I went in and I started to put some notes in for everybody because everybody had already started like saying kind of like what their bastions would be working on while they were out of town on their adventures. So I tried to start to piece things together. For those of you that do have barracks and you're trying to recruit people, I went ahead and put some NPC names in of people that if you guys get to a point where you're like, hey, I want to do that, Michael, instead of you, just tell me, and then I won't put the names in anymore. But I just
want
figured...
to.
Sure, and if you ever looking at them and I put like a placeholder name in there, feel free to change it to whatever, because this is kind of like up to you guys. You guys can like build your own like little NPCs and kind of flesh them out the way that you want to, and then I'll do the best job that I can of role playing them. So
Awesome.
All mine,
You
Sarah.
can put all the defenders and everything for mine. The only I'll
Mhm.
change up names and put stuff in for the actual hirelings that like my direct minions.
But only Sarah's
Absolutely.
gonna get this one. All of
I
mine
want
are
to pick my
gonna be
minions and my
Daryl.
hirelings.
What'd you say,
What was it?
Emmy? I'm sorry.
If I do that, they're all gonna be named Daryl.
Daryl.
There is a game called Redneck Life, and you get children named Daryl.
And then so I spell them all differently. So
So they're all Daryl, just spelled differently. Okay.
I was gonna say I love the idea that these men all have different names, but Emmy just does not bother to learn them and calls them all Daryl. Daryl
not
1,
to be
Daryl 2.
disrespectful,
Hey,
just be
For the
like,
20th time, my name is not Daryl.
Daryl with a silent K.
Yes, that's right. Hey, yeah, Daryl with a silent K. I love it. Yes.
Daryl.
You have a
There's like
Daryl.
Daryl, but it's like, you know how like moms will spell Kimberly, like with an L-E?
Yes.
It's like Daryl, but it's like
Exactly.
Y-L.
D-R-H. E-L-L-E. Daryl.
So I'd assume that I'm not going to assume that you guys are walking and talking while this conversation is taking place about the Bastion.
As the green mist surrounds us.
If he goes, I'm gonna name mine Daryl, and then you guys are like, you can't name them.
They already have names.
I'm going to take you guys back over to our Phandalin map as you guys kind of crest over the last hillside to see Phandalin below. And I'm going to change the music a little bit because as you guys get closer to Phandalin, there is, it's not...
Alien spaceships!
Yes, there's spaceships all around. They're just beaming people up and abducting people like one by one. No, I'm just teasing.
Oh my god.
Let me see if I can find some kind of soundtrack that will be better for this. I don't know. Let's try this one. What's this? No, that's way too happy.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
I don't want it to be. I don't want it to be like miserable, but I don't want it to be like yay, yay, yay. We're off to see the wizard. We need something that's a little bit more not so. Let's just put this one on there. It's not exactly what I want, but it'll work. So as you guys start like to see, and I'll shift ping you guys to your tokens. I put your tokens up here at the top, kind of where you be coming from the Triboar Trail. But if you can't see the map, let me know. Can everybody see what's going on? Okay. As you guys are walking down this road into town, it sounds like there's commotion coming from Phandalin. It doesn't sound like battle. Like you don't hear swords clanging or anything like that. But you do hear what sounds like maybe in the distance possibly I wouldn't say angry mob, but maybe a group of people that are shouting. You sense a feeling of trouble.
Uh-oh.
Amy goes over to Charlize and goes, "Should we join them?"
I was concerned that this was about us. I don't know.
Oh no. Oh, I just think it might be fun to riot.
Oh, yeah, we could do that.
Get some energy out, you know?
Yeah. Let's go rage.
Pent up
I love a bar
aggression.
fight.
This is about us.
It is about us.
I don't know. What did you two do? You are saying it is about us. What did you do?
Why and I have done something.
You said it was about us. I did not do anything, so must...
Well, we did a lot of things, actually.
I have been kicked out of many towns, okay, in my town.
Where's the trouble sounding coming from?
It's just
third
kind
time.
of like all over town. Like it just seems
Alright.
like there's been something's gone on while you guys have been gone, and
Alright.
the town is kind of in shambles.
I'm gonna take some weapons out and be ready to be like an enforcer. Not like I'm not gonna kill any of these townspeople yet. These are my subjects, but I will.
These are my subjects.
These are my subjects. Yes.
Yeah,
They will be my pirate crew one day.
they shall.
They're mine to protect.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah,
a
I'm
lady
heading in.
is like a
Look.
captain in a way.
I will take our Twitch friends over to the map view so they can kind of see where you guys are and what you guys are doing along with it. So, what do you guys? What would you guys like to do? Is you're stepping.
Tree's heading towards the inn, because figuring that's probably the best place to get
Yeah.
information.
Okay. So, Tree, I do want to say before you get to the inn, when you guys get to this intersection right here next to where the Shrine of Luck is, you do notice that Sister Gariel is there, and Sister Gariel is being aided currently by what looks to be a 10-year-old girl, and the Shrine of Luck looks like half of it has collapsed.
Oh my god.
So the stones are kind of just like laying around. You can see Sister Gariel has a face of disappointment, discouragement. Like you can just, without any insight check, you can read that from her facial expression. She is sweating. She's dirty. She's got her priestly robes kind of like rolled up, and she is picking up stones from the ground. And she is slowly, discouragingly, like walking them over and trying to like reorganize and put them. And you guys have noticed, like since you guys have been here at Phandalin, she has been meticulous about making sure that the Shrine of Luck is in tip-top shape every single time you've walked by. And now it looks like an absolute pile of rubble.
I walk over immediately, like, run over immediately and just start, like, helping her with all the rocks and stuff and just drop my
Charlie.
belongings.
Charlie
Okay.
will walk behind Oriana and be like, "That's unlucky."
Wow. Wow. Shots fired.
What was
Let
a
me
good
make let me make a roll to see if she hears that.
Oh my god.
Oh,
No, she doesn't. Thank goodness.
This is the
You're
like
right.
even square up with me.
Sister Gariel
Well,
casts
throw
finger of
hands
death
real
on
quick.
Charlie.
Tree's gonna run over to her real quick. Sister, are you okay?
She kind of glances towards you, and you can see just that utter look of just visibly being upset. And she's, I'm fine. The shrine isn't,
What happened?
unfortunately. I was actually gone when it happened overnight. Hey, thank you so much for the follow. We appreciate that. I was gone, but Tamara here, she can tell you all about it. And she just kind of starts moving a stone. And Oriana, you're picking up stones. Oriana, do me a favor. I guess make a... if you could make an You described you're picking up stones. So go ahead and make an acrobatics check for me. On this, as you're kind of assisting Sister Gariel, moving around stones and trying... Okay, I will tell you that that is going to be just barely a failure. But you do have some
roll
chat
athletics on
rewards. This is more of like a balancing type thing
oh, okay.
than it is a strength thing, because the rocks aren't really
pretty
heavy. It's just
Okay.
trying to figure out where they go again, and like
Okay.
getting the shrine to balance itself
Okay.
Yeah.
is more of an acrobatics kind of deal. But if
Alright.
you'd like to use any chat resources, you do have
I would like to
plenty.
use- I would
I
like
could throw
to
on-
use D6.
I was gonna just throw you an inspiration and take
Okay.
the 8.
And then I was also gonna help because I have a +7.
Well, you can make
Okay.
you can make your own roll if you'd like to.
Sure.
If you're stepping forward and going to help, you can make your own roll.
Yeah.
16 succeeds. So that's one success.
Oh,
This is kind of like a mini skill challenge here, as you guys are trying to help Sister
Then-
Gariel.
I will
You get a
use a Okay, I get a D8. Alright,
Yeah, for me. Get a D8.
thank you.
Because Chloe's too weak to help, and
Oh my
yeah.
goodness.
One is all
Is
you
that
needed.
fair?
One is all you
Okay,
needed.
okay.
So
you,
you
thank
turned
you.
that into a success. So 2 successes. You guys are balancing things up.
I want to help.
What's that?
I'm gonna help.
Oh, so now you deciding to. Oh wow! Look at that! Oh yeah. While you guys are struggling a little bit to get some balance, you can see over in the side there, Charlie kind of just walks over and nonchalantly starts like piling up
Yeah.
rocks and setting things. There we go. And with 3 successes, you guys are able to kind of help start to move like it's going to take a little bit of time as you guys are working on this, but you're helping her kind of piece these things together a little bit. Sister Gariel tells Tree, I wasn't here when it happened, but this little girl was Tamara. She was coming with her mother, and they saw apparently some things were running away from it after it happened.
Some hooligans.
Yeah.
The green skull.
Yeah, I'll go ask Tamara what exactly she saw. If she could give us more information.
Okay. You're talking. You can see that 10-year-old little girl doing the best she can to kind of pick up some of the smaller stones and kind of balance them out. She's trying to do the best that she can to help. She looks a little skittish, maybe a little scared as you approach. What do you want to say to her?
Hi Tamara, my name's Chloe. Are you
Hi, Chloe.
okay?
I'm fine.
Oh,
I
she's-
just wish the she does. She's a very deep voiced 10-year-old. I wish I could have. I wish I could help more.
Looks like you're helping a lot. Did you see what happened here?
Well, I was coming with my mom. We were going to. It's a custom of ours to bring a few copper pieces to the shrine. Just for luck.
Right,
And
of course.
we were coming. It was early this morning. We were on our way, and we saw 3 like small, squat figures like running away from the shrine, and it was a pile of rubble when we got here, and there was like a, I remember it was like a nice pretty stone that used to be kind of in the middle of the shrine, and we've been digging through here for a while, and I don't see it anymore.
Did this
It's a very pretty shimmering black stone. It was very nice.
What is this?
Deerstone.
I'm sorry, I
You
had
said it
to...
was- Sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
I was just gonna ask the three. She said she saw 3 squat figures, like short. She means.
Yeah, it was short. A little taller, probably a little taller than me.
Okay. Well, do you know what color they were wearing?
I couldn't see their clothes.
You can see their clothes.
No.
Did they look like, I don't know,
would
did they
you
look like
tell them that?
dwarves or gnomes or something like that? If they were that short?
Dwarves. I guess dwarves,
Children?
gnomes, I guess could be, but I don't know if the children could have did this kind of damage to this place.
Goblins?
Was there a loud
Guess it could
noise? Like, did you? That. I mean, this looks like a big mess. You would think it would make a loud noise if it fell, right?
It probably did. I don't know if Mom and I were close enough at the time when it fell.
Did the fog roll in after it fell?
Fog? What fog?
Are we at the? Do we see fog? I thought we saw fog.
You do?
Still see fog?
Is the fog on Phandalin right now?
You guys can tell. Yeah, it's like a little bit of a dim
We
fog.
can see it. And she
But they can't
Okay.
see it.
No fog. Nowhere. Never mind. I'm seeing things. I don't have great vision. I'm gonna go back over here.
No, little girl, do you not see the fog, small child?
What fog?
Okay, that's wonderfully creepy. Anyone
No,
else think that's wonderfully creepy? That's a ghost story right there.
Are you real? Poke her. She real.
Am I real?
Let's not give a child an existential crisis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Pass
Get a
on.
little deep here.
Loaded.
Can I try something?
Yeah.
What'd you like to try?
Tree is going to cast a spell. And cast Elementalism.
Okay.
And try to use the fog to sculpt an image of this girl's face in front of her.
What?
As you try, the fog doesn't move. You don't have any control over the fog.
Should I dispel magic?
That is not normal.
I can do a dispel magic one.
I would try.
But it is so big.
Yeah, I don't know where
We
to
don't
focus
even-
it.
The problem with the spell magic is we don't have the source,
Yeah.
right?
Hmm.
I mean, and I'm not picking up, like, DM said, I don't have, like, a specific school of magic to, like, focus on.
Oh, it says magical effect within range. So could I do the magical effect of the fog within the 120 foot
I
range?
mean, sure, you can try.
Okay. I would like to try that.
Okay. So you're trying to dispel magic. I think that's a level
3?
3.
spell. Okay.
Yeah.
Dispel magic does not work.
Okay.
The fog doesn't dissipate, doesn't disappear, doesn't even ripple or show any signs of being affected by dispel magic.
Love it.
What direction did those did they run off in?
Are you asking Tamara this?
Yeah.
She says she kind of points more to the north, like where you guys came from. I think she ran up by the smithy.
Oh.
Well, do y'all want to go investigate the smithy?
Sure.
Perhaps we should stop at the inn and see if anyone has information besides tiny human person.
True. True, we could interview more people. Okay.
I will ask the sister if she feels comfortable enough, or does she need me to stay with her?
I think I can handle things from here.
Okay.
I'm kind of missing a pretty important piece to be able to finish the rest of the shrine.
What was that black
We'll find
thing
it.
you were saying?
What was it?
To be honest, I don't really know. It was our central piece to hold like the archway at the top together. It's been there since I've been here.
Is that the black stone?
Yeah.
We'll find it.
Was it
How
magical?
large is it? Now, like, how large?
Great questions.
Do I remember seeing it and about how large it is?
You guys, like, it's like one of those things that it would stand out a little bit, but if you're not really like paying attention to it, you would kind of just like gloss over it. But it was probably, I mean, couple feet long.
Oh wow.
Like it isn't like a little brick or anything like that. It was like a more large stone, kind of like.
Okay.
I was thinking of like a
I was
pebble.
going to make an offer, but if I
Yeah,
remembered it,
definitely not a pebble. Yep.
Okay.
I guess Sister Gabrielle looks at you. I guess I could look around in the ruins on the outskirts of town and see if I could find another piece that could suffice. It's a shame I
That's an
lost
odd thing to
such a
feel.
beautiful stone for such a beautiful shrine.
What was it made out of? Do you know if it had any value?
That's a good question. I don't know. I didn't really study it. It was just here always. It was built before I came, and I just took care of the place.
I'm shocked it didn't get stolen sooner then. Alrighty, let's roll out.
Tree's going to go into his pouch, pull out a single green dragon scale, and that slightly discolored blue, deep blue azurite stone that I found.
Oh, okay.
And look at Sister and just say, Sister, perhaps this will help. And I'm going to hand her that stone.
Like this definitely will help. Where did you find
And-
this?
Oh, I do not remember. It's not important. This is. I'm going to hand her the dragon scale.
Oh, look at this. Excellent. I must apologize. I kind of had to put everything kind of on the back burner for now with everything that's happened here. But I wanted to let you know that I did report of your information that you guys passed on to me from the Banshee. I did report it to my superiors, and they're taking it to the rest of our organization for further study and research. So thank you again for doing all that for us.
Yeah.
It's our pleasure. The dragon will not bother anyone.
That's good news. She kind of smiles.
The people who were helping it will not be reporting back either.
I am assuming that you took care of the business.
Yes.
Mm.
And she just sort of looks over at Charlie a little bit.
Hey, you know.
We'll have further conversation about this later. I don't think now's the appropriate time, but we can talk about
There's much to
anything
do.
that you might have discovered at a later time.
Tree will give a
Or we
nod.
didn't discover because we
Go to
were
the end.
Okay.
Tree's got to figure out what lies to come up with.
Tree's starting to head towards the end. Is anybody else going in an opposite direction or doing something different?
I want to go to the inn with him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interview more people before we go to this.
The child did say that the people had retreated up past the smithy. I didn't know if anybody was
Yeah.
going in that direction or if you
I
just
was
were all
going-
going to.
I was going to, but then Tree said, let's go to the inn and interview
Okay.
more people, so that's,
Yeah, that's
kind of what I
good.
want to do.
Go to the
Yeah,
inn
because
first.
they're long gone.
Well,
Maybe.
didn't she say this happened? Or is she
This
saying this
morning.
happened like right now?
No, very early
This
in the
morning.
morning.
Yeah.
This
okay,
is kind of
that-
late in the afternoon. Like, you guys are just getting back to town after a long day's
Yeah.
travel. So.
I just feel like an FBI agent, and I'm like, I want to go to the smithy and look for clues.
Yeah, could you track them?
Could I track them?
Tree track them.
Like,
Katri-
tracking
oh yeah. I'm like, I don't track people.
Well, you do kill them or something. Give them the black dot that you do every so often.
Me?
Yes, you.
I give them a black dot.
Yeah, that.
Oh,
those
black
papers
eye?
I give you. You know those papers I give you, and I tell you to hand them out to like certain people. That's the black dot.
Oh.
It's a threat in pirate code to kill people.
It
Kill that
sure
person.
is, and I was totally in the loop on this. I know exactly what we're talking about.
Like, you told me about this, and then I did it, so then you did it. Okay.
Right.
You
Yeah.
got so many levels deep.
Listen, I don't know what I do on half the days. I am
I like
I'm
it.
just out here.
You track people fine.
I
Or
do.
I do. Well, I'm not really sure at this point, but
We'll discuss this at a later date so that you can refresh my memory, because I might have had a little bit too much rum the last time we were doing the tracking thing.
This is why you found me,
yeah,
Ah.
great.
instead of your ship.
Hey!
Yeah.
Who's going into the end?
You leave Sally out of this.
Jansel, how about you? You doing anything different, or are you kind of sticking with the group going to the
Yeah,
islands?
I'm just gonna go wherever Chloe basically is going.
Okay.
He's just kind of trying to like reacclimate himself and with everything that's like going on now and all this new
Kinda like,
stuff. So
Welcome back. Surprise, the town's in shambles.
We have a castle.
I mean, to be fair, this is the same condition it was when he got here last time.
Kind of true. Sure. Yeah. So you guys start to head your way towards the Stonehill Inn and make your way, and it's actually the Stonehill Inn is kind of empty. There's only like a few people here.
Where
You can see that one of the barkeepers is there, a female dwarf, and then there's a female dwarf kind of sitting across the bar, and there's like one other like drunk guy sitting in the back corner, and that's pretty much it. Like it's empty here, which this is the emptiest you've ever seen it.
It's a slow day.
The Townmaster, then.
Townsmaster is here?
No, we go find him.
I
There's
think
no
we should
here.
go over to the smithy. There's like
should go to
the
the smithy.
people that are like we can still talk to the Townsmaster. Yeah, I want to.
Oh, hey, I remember you. The bartender kind of looks and sees all of you entering, and you guys, some of you might have introduced yourselves to her at one point. Her name is Elsa, and she's the bartender, main bartender here. She doesn't own the place, but you know she's always working behind the bar. Hey, come on over. I'll give you a round on the house.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Where's
I
she?
mean, I'm not one to. Drink.
Well, currently, everybody's kind of picketing in front of the Townsmaster's house. Harbin Webster.
Oh.
Apparently, everybody's pretty upset about the last couple of nights, and there's a bit of a mob kind of building up. But I don't blame him. There's not really anything that he can do. He's kind of got his hands tied right now. Oh, sorry for being so rude. This is my sister Gwen, and you can see this kind of studious-looking dwarf sitting along the bar. Has a glass of like water in front of her. She has a book and she's wearing some circle rim glasses. And oh, hi, my name is Gwen Ornsong. Nice to meet all of you. We've been kind of just having a little bit of a chat. I've been in town from Neverwinter and. Just having a chat about what's been happening, and it's kind of an interesting time to be here, to be honest.
Because of the fog.
Oh, you've noticed the fog too?
Oh, thank God. Okay.
What?
We,
Why do
I
you start
honestly,
with this? People think we crazy.
we almost thought it was a group psychosis thing.
Like,
We've been
But
through some
I think-
stuff together.
I think a
so
lot of the
it's
people
not
that have
like-
been here in town, they're kind of like, they just don't notice it quite as much because they've just been here. But us from being out of town, You know, I know that the sky isn't normally like this. It's just pretty strange.
But is it that they don't notice, or is it that they don't see it? Because this little girl we were talking to, it was like she... You know what, let's ask your sister Elsa. Elsa, you've been here for a while. Do you see a fog?
Well, I didn't at first, but when Gwen took me outside the other day, she kind of showed me. It does look like there's a change. I mean, I just... Like she was saying, we're just used to being here, so we don't just kind of go about our day-to-day lives, and we weren't really like, thinking about it or looking for anything like that. So I don't know.
So why is everyone trying to kill the Townmaster?
Oh, they're not trying to kill him. They're just trying to get him to step up and do something about everything that's happened around town the last couple of nights.
What's been happening?
Yeah, what did we miss?
Rampant thieves, disturbances of the peace, vandalism.
Sounds like we missed a couple great nights.
Yeah.
I'm kidding! And then I wink at you.
Nobody of those men are for
I'm
hire,
kidding!
by the way.
But poor Harbin, I mean, he tries. I mean, he's an honest elected official. I mean, he doesn't get paid a whole lot to do all this.
He's the mayor. He should care if there's thieves.
I'm sure he cares, but there's not much he can do. I mean, like, we don't have, like, a very serious, like, organized militia here or anything like that. We can't... I mean, a lot of times it's... People gotta defend themselves around here. I mean, that's just the way it goes.
Need to fix that.
Neighborhood watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can organize it.
Is a large town. We need many people.
I know a couple Daryls that would help.
I mean,
His
if our
name
back...
is Janzel, not Daryl. Janzel.
Oh, I know. Daryl, right? Like, it's fine, right? Your name is Daryl.
No, it's just Janzel, but I'm sure you can call me Daryl, I guess.
Yes. Jansel, don't let her
Don't
do
know
that
why.
to you.
But,
No,
No, don't encourage her.
Well,
Don't
yeah.
give her that.
oh, okay.
She has enough Daryls in her pocket. She doesn't need another one.
Why do you have so many Daryls in your pocket? That seems weird.
They're, you know what? Why do I? I think I'm gonna have to think on this for a minute. And she downs the rest of her ale and goes, "One more, please."
The bartender's like thinking about how she said one on the house, and is like, okay, fine.
Charmaine will feature, like, intimidating presence, because, like, it is a feature of my subclass that I am intimidating and get everything for free at any town I go into whenever I go into a bar, so...
Elsa intimidatingly pours another glass of ale for me.
You got a Ellen as your land.
You don't have
said
to
this
hire
started,
Dennis everyone.
Gwen,
what?
who's sitting in the bar, kind of slides a little bit away from
fine.
Charlie.
You're giving them that look again.
This was, like, 3
What?
days
Look,
ago?
I wasn't giving a look.
Oh, what was
That
that?
was convincing.
I was
Somebody
asking
asked
if
a
this started like 3 days ago, you said? Like 3 nights ago?
It
or
was
is
probably more like
longer?
2 nights ago. It's only been the last like 2 days. I'm just thankful they haven't nothing's messed with the inn here, so it's been good for us, but not good for the town in general. It's only a matter of time, probably, if it keeps going.
And have you seen anyone running around that looks out of place, maybe?
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't. I've mainly been stuck inside here working the most of the evenings, so I haven't really been out and about in any situation that would put me in a place where I would see anything.
Okay.
Gwen
Is
kind
it
of looks at you guys and says, "Well, I'm here to visit my sister, but I was also here to do a little bit of field research. So I guess, I mean, if you guys need any help or anything, I'd be glad to help in any way that I can. I am quite knowledgeable about the area here around Phandalin. I've been doing a lot of studying,
Oh.
And you can tell this person is a serious bookworm.
Nice.
Have you heard of the Forge of Souls?
Forge of Souls? That sounds kind of dark.
Yeah.
Does it make souls? What does it do with them?
I don't think so.
Is it called the Forge of Souls or the Forge of Magic? What's it called?
I don't know what's
Forge
a
of
forge-
magic. I've heard of a Forge of Spells before. That was
Oh,
supposed to be
yeah.
Lost Cavern.
That S word.
Oh, is that? Oh, that's it. Okay. I was like,
Yeah, that thing.
Forge of Souls. I mean, that's some endgame stuff.
That sounds pretty.
Right, you just gave Michael an idea.
I'm starting to worry that you guys were like level 20 or something here, and I was prepared for the wrong session.
We're gonna have to face off.
Like, I didn't tell you about the Forge of Souls. How do you know about that?
Is that
But
a
now
thing?
there is one because you spoke it into existence.
Great. Great. Love it.
For those at home, now I want to go play Diablo 2.
There you go, Diablo 2. Yeah.
So,
Are the Red Brands back?
No, actually, no, not at all. Haven't seen any sign of the Red Brand since you guys took care of them. Thank you, by the way.
It's a pleasure. We live here too. Hang on, look
Hey, I'm
over
gonna give
at
you guys. I'm gonna give you guys I got a handout for this Gwen Orr song. Here's what she looks like, so that way you guys can see what that looks like.
she's a cutie.
It's got all these scrolls and a kind of like unique, kind of like priestly garments or acolyte garments that she's wearing, and you can tell she's a studious individual.
Cool.
So there's the handout for her. Elsa doesn't have a handout, unfortunately.
Assume she looks similar.
They're sisters, yeah. And yeah, you'd see a sisterly resemblance.
Well, well, to follow up on Oriana's question, do you know anything about a Forge of Spells or anything like that?
It's just kind of the history of the Phandelver Pact. Apparently, there was some kind of Forge of Spells that was able to craft pretty powerful magical items, and then there was some kind of conflict, and the location got lost for centuries, I guess. Why, do you guys know more about it?
What do you think of this fog? Like, do you know anything of the history of this? Like, does it happen regularly?
No, this fog is something that's completely new to me. I don't know anything about it, really.
Well,
Me neither. So, let us know if you come across any research. And I think I'm going to go find something to stab now that I have enough ale in me. We're going to go stab a stab.
I'm
Not
amenable to that.
Let's go! And she's
What about-
like, I'm gonna stab some people. I'm gonna stab some people.
not
Only to have one, so.
What, Oriana?
I was just exclaiming to the skies.
Exclaiming no.
That, yeah.
I know. It's gonna be okay.
I don't even have hold person spirit, so no.
Does she need to be stopped? I don't think going around
I
stabbing.
can't stop her. Look at her. She's so feisty.
So do we want to head up to the smithy then and possibly stab some thieves if they're there?
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. Okay, let's do that.
We do need to go see about that Townmaster.
Tree's gonna cast message,
Okay.
and in his best, trying to mentally deceive, he's gonna go, Amy, I am your sword. I do not want to stab anything right now.
Are you my
Daryl, you'll be
conscience?
I
fine.
like that it was in Tree's voice and accent. So
It's very funny. So she stops and looks at her sword and she goes, Daryl, you've had enough rest. Come on.
Did you say sword or soul?
Sword.
sword.
Oh,
Trying to
okay.
make it seem like the sword was talking to her.
I thought it was like her soul, like her conscience.
Are you trying to be like sneaky about this, Emmy? Like, can we hear you talking to your sword?
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
We all have our quirks.
Yeah.
Come on.
I messaged
you
Janzo,
feel
I'm
better
like-
once you stab a few people. The bad ones.
I messaged Janzel and I'm like, this was Charlay's idea. She asked to adopt her, and so now we're kind of stuck with her.
Interesting company, sure. Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm.
She's interesting for sure.
You're not going to
I
be
see
bored.
that. I see
You're
that.
not going to be bored.
You just
So-
let me know if you need me to restrain her at any point. I can. Hey, again, I don't think stabbing random people is a smart move.
No, she's not stabbing random people. She's stabbing bad people.
So I'm hearing from you guys that you guys are all gathering up and you're going towards the smithy together,
Oh,
or
yeah.
are you guys splitting apart and going in the opposite directions?
I
going-
think Charlaise wants to go to the smithy,
Okay.
but I do also want to see the drama with the Townsmaster. I just want to check out the smithy.
Okay, so you guys are all heading together to the smithy. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me-
Tree will start
Plight?
looking for like goblin tracks, any sort of sign
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
Make
Yeah.
make a survival check for me, Tree. Anybody who is
give you
investigating can make
inspiration.
investigation checks.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna investigate.
Anybody that's looking for I guess investigation is more like looking for clues. Perception is looking for like items or other types of things. So if you wanted to like roll for perception to see if you can spot anything out of place or other types of things, you could roll perception.
and Kristy, you said you're inspiring Tree? Okay, and it's a D8?
Uh-huh.
Oh, look at that.
24.
24.
Mhm.
Charlie's investigating
I also
around.
just-
Yeah, I'm like kind of circling the building.
Okay.
Michael, can I
green.
just do like an insight check as we're like going around and checking like if we see any people? Can I just like get a vibe check of what the townspeople are behaving like right now?
Yeah, go ahead and make an insight check.
Ooh, I have advantage. Oh yes.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
Dang.
So, like general rules, you're looking around at people like scared, a lot of frightened people, a lot of people that seem to be, even to you guys, with your reputation here in town as being like the heroes and people who have been, freed the town from the tyranny of the red brands and all that kind of stuff. There's still a little bit like back to that like closed off kind of like I don't know who to trust
Aw, okay.
kind of feelings.
Almost like
and
they're
it-
all spooked, I guess.
They're all spooked and they're all like very confused, like wondering why is this happening to us and what's going on. And you can hear that lots of rumors are being passed around about what people have actually seen and what might be true and what might be just kind of like hearsay or some kind of exaggerated story that came from one person that got passed on to another and such. So a lot of that has kind of rattled a lot of these people, and that's what you notice with your natural 20 insight check roll.
Is there any like repeating stories that seem to stick out the most to everybody? Like, is there any one or two things that people seem to be like really clinging on to?
Clinging on to just random mysterious people being in town, vandalizing and stealing things. That seems to be the general consensus of what's happening.
Okay.
And as you guys are kind of moving about, the rest of you collectively as a group discovering things, you guys do notice that surrounding the shrine and then leading up towards like past the smithy and on, you guys can find that there are some small hastily made footprints that lead down like the that path in the direction that Tamara was kind of pointing. There's like an alleyway between like the backyard of the smithy too that leads, and where the footprints lead, it kind of looks like they're leading off to like the north and kind of just like disappearing, and then they kind of turn to the it would be the west, like towards the orchard farm that's up there towards the top. Before getting too far though, that you guys see on one of those buildings, kind of like side buildings beside the smithy, there is an axe like driven into the side of the wood of the building, and it looks like completely out of place.
I want to investigate it.
Okay, sure. Make an intelligence history check for me, please.
Oh, this is not her strong suit.
Right.
Guidance? Want some guidance?
You guys
we'll
are
see.
together as a
Is
group.
that- Is that just the history roll?
Yeah, you just click on history
Oh.
to roll it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a nice axe.
Is it a woodcut?
Early try.
Do you, Emmy? You as you're looking at this axe, you notice that your group members are kind of like looking at you as you're studying it closely.
It's I think it's made out of gray. So
Oh. I see that as well. I'm gonna make a roll really quick.
Wow!
Yeah,
Guys,
that's great.
Definitely gray.
As an axe.
Can I just
Yep.
pull it out?
Yeah, pull it right out of the wall. Kind of.
Look like a wood cutting axe?
No, it doesn't.
It's a battle axe.
Battle axe?
People
It's not a
cutting
battle axe.
It's not a battle axe.
Nope.
Okay.
It's
It's
kind of like a
gray.
normal axe.
It's a
I'm
axe.
assuming if I'm trying to figure it out, it looks like it's a history check.
History check. Yeah, there are some things like etched into the side of the metal of the actual
Can I
axe
give-
face itself. Not really
was
sure what
gonna
it
give-
means though.
I was gonna give.
when they started with the metals and they put the design.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
I
that's
see that
fine.
now.
Wow.
Looks beautiful. The
Where's
designs.
Oriana,
look at this craftsmanship.
I have no idea how Oriana would know this, so we're gonna have to yes and this, Oriana.
You don't have to give me it if you don't want.
no. You can tell that those etchings in the side of it are Duergar in origin. Those are underground dwelling dwarves.
Doors.
So these are Duragarian. That's probably not how you say that, but that's fine. In nature, I think we encountered some of their loot on that pirate ship, right, Charlotte?
Oh, wait. Dwarven, right? That's like
Yeah,
a-
underground dwarves. Yeah.
yeah.
Remember it washed up on the shore,
Oh,
and you were like,
yeah.
"Wow, this box is so gray," and I'm like, "Yep,
Oh, this is the same gray.
gray." Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. So, yeah. Okay, I know. Did we end up fighting those guys? No. I don't think so.
I don't think we fought them. I think we just found a box.
Nice. Well, got some treasure. Cool.
Yeah.
Do you remember anything else about the Dugurians from that experience? Do we know anything else about them? I don't know. No.
I
No,
would
I
keep
guess
it.
not. No, they're just dark dwarves. They dwell underground.
Well, that's interesting. You
Yeah.
know, considering that we just went into a giant cave system and
Yeah.
found
Yeah.
a forge of spells, and now there are underground dwarves on this town, probably. I think
know
those
what?
two things might be correlated.
You shouldn't tell them that because they built us a castle already, and that I would feel really
Because they
bad.
what?
They built us a castle already.
They
No,
did.
I would feel really bad if they found that out. But yeah. So maybe we should go back to the forge of spells.
Tree's gonna walk over to Janzel. Aren't all dwarves underground?
Why are you asking me?
Assume
I have
that all
no
dwarves
clue.
come from under.
I mean, I've seen dwarves in cities before, so they're not all underground.
Oh
Is
yes.
this D&D racism?
Yeah.
I
All
need to go
dwarves
for
are underground
archery.
dwarves.
Considering we just cleared out a mine for a family of dwarves to move into.
Yeah, true. We should go back to the mine. Maybe it was attacked.
Perhaps
Where
we
was-
go talk to Townsmaster?
Yeah.
Where was the mine at?
Okay.
Is it close by? Where's
It's
this
like a
mine?
couple days. It's like 2 or 3 days
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
at least a day away. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we should loot some food before we go. Anyway, Townsmaster. Yeah, let's go join these rioting people. And if they're not
No.
rioting, let's incite a riot.
All right.
No.
So if you guys are heading to the Townsmaster, you'll notice that the Townsmaster Hall is visible on your map, but the place where there actually is a crowd of people is actually down here, and I'm going to put this on your map so you guys will be able to unlock this now. Harbin Webster's actual home is where this is taking place. So I'm going to put this yellow kind of token down here. I'm going to shift ping down to Harbin's home down here. And there is quite a bit of a mob creating a scene in front of his home. You can see there's a rumbling, agitated crowd standing there. There's cacophony of sounds in front of the home of Townsmaster Harbin Webster. There's this gaggle of townsfolk that are gathered. Some of them are shouting for Harbin to come outside, and others are decrying his leadership and questioning his ability to lead Phandalin through troubling times. A few individuals of the crowd display minor injuries and all seem anxious and very frustrated as you guys approach. You can see it kind of like the crowd has created like this little like almost like miniature dust storm there as they're kind of all like in front of this house. You can hear that there's a halfling woman complaining in front of him. I thought the red brands were bad, but at least they never smashed the bar. Who does that? And then you hear a human miner covered in dirt shouts, the exchange is falling over, and some of my friends are missing. And you can see there's like an annoyed elf man in a baker's apron. If I see one of those gremlins come near my shop, I'm hitting them with this rolling pin. I can't take it any longer. And then there's another frazzled human woman that soothes kind of like a small child in her arms. And she like bumps into you guys as you guys are approaching. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's okay, dear. It'll be all right. We just can't play outside after sundown anymore. That's all. And she kind of just stumbles away from you guys whenever this takes place. A human man kind of holds up this sketch of a woman and yells, "My wife's been missing for 2 days. Do something, you coward! Stop this nonsense!" And like, you hear all this cacophony of stuff happening, shouting towards the Townmaster's house.
Charlotte has the impulse to pick up a rock and throw it at his window, but I don't
Nice.
know if I would.
No,
Yeah,
I
it's
will
almost-
pluck it out of your hand because I'm
Dang
taller
it.
than you and take it.
Mutiny.
So now you guys definitely got insight that apparently there are some people that are missing from town as well.
I will use like the loudest like boat whistle or something I can use, like just put my fingers to my lips and whistle, and I'm like 7 feet tall or 7'6", and I'm just gonna try to get everyone's attention.
Okay, yeah, as you kind of make this loud noise, you can see several people stop, like they're in mid-chants and shouting towards the house and start to look over towards you, and you can see kind of like the crowd settle a little bit as they look towards you.
I'll just say it'll work better if we can work together.
Make a persuasion check for me. I
Hey.
will say, because of the current mood of the crowd, I will give you disadvantage on this roll.
Oh, good, I got -1 in it anyway. Okay. Great. Great, guys.
Chloe
Okay.
was gonna start talking, but that's okay.
My bad, G.
No, you're good. Do what you gotta do.
Okay.
Just be ready, Chloe, because you're gonna have to save her.
Yeah, I have a plus 10.
If
I was
anything
gonna be
goes
the
wrong
one-
here, Charlie is like ready to be back up.
Oh, it didn't roll in roll 20 for some reason, but I got a 5.
5, okay.
Charlie
Yeah.
is ready to be back up.
You say that, and you say, "You tell it to that coward that locked his door in there. He's not willing to come out here and work for us."
Okay, how about we are the ones that got rid of the red brands, right? You trust us. Let us handle this. We will talk to him. We will get this sorted. We will have watch patrols tonight. We will keep you safe.
That's a
Give us
good
this
plan.
extended trust. Give us time. But we need to get through you to go talk to him. He's not going to come out when he's scared. And he's right to be scared.
Yeah, scared of us.
He should be scared. This is unacceptable. I agree it's unacceptable, but let us handle this.
All right,
We
Chloe,
need a
Yeah.
precise
Chloe,
construction team.
you can roll a persuasion as well. I'm not going to give you disadvantage because you mentioned the red brands and kind of like your trust that you had with the town before. So I'm going to have you just make a regular roll for us. 21.
Nice.
You can see, like, with the mentioning of the red brands and the heroes of the town and all that kind of thing, but they kind of look towards you and say, well, maybe you can get something more out of them than what we can, but we're sick of this. Hey, thank you so much for the follow, by the way. And they're kind of like shouting towards the as they're like glaring towards the Townmaster's home, but a few of the members of the crowd start to dissipate, and you can see some of them are kind of moving on. Some of them seem like they are kind of really bitter and are in it for the long haul, and
Yeah.
even with a 21 persuasion, they ain't going anywhere. They want to see something happen.
On those guys,
don't
Charlie
know.
would like to bark at them and be like, "Go back to your house." That's and I want to do intimidation.
Okay. You walk by the one guy who has a picture of his wife that's been missing for 2 days, and you bark at him to go back to his house.
Yeah, get out of here. A 21 as well.
21. Listen, I'll go back home, but I miss her.
We'll find her.
We have found missing women before. We'll find her again. Get out of here. Go.
He's like stumbles off. It's like
Caught back up.
starts walking off a little bit as Charlie starts to growl at some of the remaining bystanders.
I'm gonna go up to the front door.
Sure. And as immediately upon getting on the front door, it almost seems like Harbin's been watching out his window, and he noticed that you were coming, and opens the door quickly. He's like, quick, come in, please, quick.
Yeah, I go in.
Like ushers all of you in as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
Just creeping the door open just enough so you guys can like fit inside, and then as soon as you guys are all in, he like slams the door behind you and like locks it in 3 places. Listen, I understand that they're angry. But how can they expect me to take care of everything? What do you hear everything that's happened?
You're the mayor.
Who
Of course we
elected
have
you,
that
bro?
expectation.
That's
You can't be upset at them for wanting you to help.
Yeah, this is
Listen,
literally your job.
I want to help. And I've been trying, but there's just so much going on that I just can't keep my mind focused. I mean,
Don't you
something
have a
happens.
secretary? Like, don't you have someone to help, like, multitask and like mitigate?
There's not enough money in the treasury for a secretary. I mean, we don't have that kind of funding.
Okay, we'll get you a secretary, but
What do you think
can you
this
just
is?
tell us-
Baldur's Gate?
can you
We
tell
should
us
still
everything
have
that's been happening around town? Like, are there separate incidences, or is it just like general mayhem?
It's just a crazy mayhem. I think this has just been like a crime plague over the course of the town the last 2 nights. It's just, from eyewitness accounts, the culprits seem to be most likely goblins, but there hasn't been anything solidly confirmed.
Okay.
First
Things first. I need your ledgers. I need to see what we're working with, how much money we have to work with, how much money we can use to start hiring guard shifts. I need to see that. Because if you can't do it, someone else has to.
Well, I mean, I can produce paperwork, but you're not gonna like the numbers.
I already expected I'm not going to like the numbers, but I still need to see them.
She's
And
really good with the
and-
numbers. Let her have the
Yeah,
numbers.
listen to her.
And I'll be honest, the town was really fond of you, and we put a lot of our exceeding resources into making sure that your estate has been properly furnished and rebuilt. So
appreciate
the
that.
numbers,
And that's why we're gonna
the
protect
numbers
this
look a
place.
lot worse now than they did in the past.
Okay.
So it's
And
our
we'll handle
fault that you can't manage your money.
No, it is not your fault. That's not what I was saying.
Okay, everyone take a deep breath. Deep breath.
That was- Don't put words in my mouth now.
Can Tree grab Charlie in a chokehold?
I
Charlie's spicy today. Let her
Yeah,
go.
Charlie's spicy. Yeah,
I'm sorry, Charlie.
She's bringing the
Sometimes
spice.
the genuine character of Charlie possesses me for a little bit, and then like I remember, oh yeah, she's supposed to be mean.
Listen, it'll take me some time to put together that paperwork, but I'm gonna be honest. There's not a lot. I mean, we try to put the money in the hands of the people and let them be able to establish their own businesses and be able to take care of themselves, while we try to, not step on anybody's toes too much when it comes to the demands of the overall populace in this town.
Sometimes toes need to be stepped on when it comes to safety. Not
and
everyone's going to be comfortable and happy about this.
Possibly that will take more than just one Townsmaster to officiate.
How many are we talking?
I don't know.
What do you know?
Yeah.
I know that my town is in shambles.
Okay. Well, where's your
And I
office?
need-
Show me your office.
and
I
I need a
will handle it.
Yeah. How are
Well-
you,
Okay,
sir?
buddy. It's
Like-
okay.
How are
We'll
you?
figure this out together. You're not alone.
He
goodness.
shows you to a small office room and it looks like a freaking mess.
Oh my god.
Piles
don't
of
we-
papers lying everywhere, unorganized.
Somebody's gonna have like an ordinary, like she's looking at them, she's like, "What have you done, or what haven't you done?" Which is everything. I'm gonna be here a while, guys. So
Why don't we take up
we're gonna-
watches
I'm gonna be
tonight
here a
around?
while.
Yeah, why don't we take up watches around town and
At
kind of-
bare minimum, absolutely. But we
Yeah.
should probably get more people because there's not enough of us to cover the whole town. We're gonna need
Listen,
either volunteers
Right.
or.
Well, I do have
Yeah.
some information that can kind of lead you in your investigation if you guys are willing to take like the lead on looking into some of this. But Halia Thornton from the Miners Exchange said that there was something stolen from there. I've also heard from several people that there was a theft at the Sleeping Giant Inn, or Sleeping Giant as
That's
well.
3 that
I've heard about a robbery from the Shrine of Luck, and
Yep.
I've heard
I saw
about
that.
another robbery from Barthen's Provisions. Apparently something from the well in the backyard.
So they took 4.
Are there witnesses
Things.
to any of these?
You can kind of go and investigate those areas. There might be witnesses to them. Apparently there's got to be some witnesses because there's all these rumors and stuff being passed on. Like I said, the most I've gotten is that could be most likely leading to goblin activity.
Do you know
Do you
what
know
was
how many-
stolen?
I don't really know what was stolen. I
You'd
honestly,
probably have
I
to go
wanted
look.
to go out and kind of investigate myself, but then I got pinned in here by the angry mob of townsfolk.
Do you know how many people are missing? Do you know that much?
I don't know how many people are missing, no.
Okay, that's unacceptable because things are things, people are people.
Understood.
Okay. I guess we have to start at the bottom. This is fine. Well, this is fine.
This
Everything's
is fine. Everything's burning. This is fine.
Do you want any help in here, Chloe, with the
I will handle
finances?
paperwork and figure out this stuff. I need you guys to figure out who's missing first of all and what was stolen second of all.
As she's
I
saying this,
will
a
be the
random
bad cop.
piece of
I
paper
will-
starts just like fluttering back and forth, falling like a feather down onto the floor.
Okay, we're
And
gonna
then-
leave before you have a conniption in front of us, so
I
Uh-huh.
think we should leave her alone. She's getting scary.
yeah.
I'd say take him with you so I don't murder him, but he probably has a worse chance out there than he does in here. He has other rooms he can go hide in here.
Yeah. You guys wanna
Please, I
split
need
up?
to know how many people are missing, and to a lesser extent, what was stolen. But let's start with who's missing and who's available to help.
Okay.
Well,
And if they need money, let me know.
I can go check and see if my guy at the Bastion found me any
Yes,
guys to take. I guess I can have them patrol
yes, perfect.
if that's within the
That's a
rules
start.
of the game.
If you're going to Bastion, check with Bullworker. He may have found
Bullworker.
people for me.
I'll ask the bull about your guys too.
That's the bull. Yes. Please put that down as your NPC's nickname.
The Iron Bull.
The bull.
The Iron Bull. Oh my god! Stop. That'd be really cool.
Oh my goodness.
But as you guys are starting to kind of formulate this plan, I think that's a good time for us to take our break for the evening. So let's go ahead and break
Oh my
here.
gosh.
And we'll take
It's been
about
a tense episode.
5 to 10 minutes to refill beverages and take a quick stretch, and we'll be right back. So thank you guys so much for tuning in with us tonight as our party investigates some interesting happenings happening around Phandalin when they return.
Oh my goodness.
We'll be back in just a few. Stay with us. Hello, and thank you so much for hanging out with us here at Proficiency Bonus. Please take an opportunity to support our sponsors.
First up is Little Dragon Corp. Little Dragon Corp is an online storefront based in the Great White North of Canada. They sell everything your heart could desire, so long as everything your heart desires is largely polyhedral dice sets and other TTRPG sundries. Check them out for all of your dicey needs. Perhaps buy a lovely hardcover copy of one of these fine books. If you're feeling especially cute, you could treat yourself to a t-shirt or one of these fine little proprietary Little Dragon Corp dragon plushies. They've got all the classic types of dragon, like Mooney, Terra, Dad, whatever strikes your fancy over on Little Dragon Corp. Be sure to enter our special promo code BONUS at checkout for 15% off of your order. That's BONUS, BONUS, for 15% off your order. That's like if you made 7 individual purchases, you could basically buy anything you want on the store, and it's like it was free with all the money that you saved from earlier. I'm absolutely positive that's how math works, and I will be taking no questions at this time. Thank you, Little Dragon Corp.
Cardboard Castle Games is a brick-and-mortar game store local to Evans, Georgia. They have a wide selection of tabletop gaming and other cool games like Magic the Gathering, Pokemon cards, and even Yu-Gi-Oh! You can visit them in-store and let them know that we sent you, or you can go visit their website at cardboardcastlegames.com.
Don't forget to find us on social media. We're on Twitter, Facebook, and Discord. Links to our social media pages and outlets are located below this video.
Don't forget, you can also support the channel by following, by subscribing, remembering to click the bell notification so you never miss another live stream, using channel emotes, and if you're an Amazon Prime user, you get a free subscription to Twitch every month.
While we are away, now is a great time to go subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's absolutely free, and there you will find hours upon hours of content to enjoy. Click the bell icon to activate notifications so you won't miss a single show. Once again, thank you for joining us. We hope you are enjoying the show, and we'll be back in just a moment. And welcome back, everybody. We're back from our break as chaos has seemed to come over Phandalin here as our party has returned from slaying the dragon. They have made their way into Harbin Webster's home and are trying to help him kind of organize after such a chaotic event. So what would you guys like to be discussing or like to be planning to do as we go forward from here?
Should we go check on the exchange?
Well, are we gonna go to the Bastion and get our guys? Or I guess I was gonna do that. I guess I'll just go without you guys over here.
Okay, I'll go with you, so you're not alone. And then the rest of you can go investigate. Would that be good?
Before I leave the house, I'm gonna go talk to Chloe. But do you want me to stay here with you, or would you want me to go out with and help them?
I think you'd be better served helping them. You're not so hot on the numbers either.
Nope.
You're probably still better than this guy is, but that's not saying much. Yeah, so if you can find out who's missing, if I can get like an actual number of the amount of people who are missing, what they look like.
Okay.
So I have something to give, like the volunteers to like keep an eye out for.
Sure.
Or make posters or something. Like I need tangible, something tangible to work with, and I don't have anything tangible at this moment.
Sure. I will head with them then.
Thank you.
And
So I'm gonna,
Oh, and you can check by the arcane study and see how the magic item's going, and let me know how many days are left. That'd be great. Thanks.
and as
sure.
Chloe says that, I'm going to hand Oriana basically the bag full of dragon bits.
Okay.
Not Charlie?
Drop this off at my workshop.
Okay.
I need you to speak to Sindri in Divaldi. Don't worry, Mr. Dungeon Master. The names are in the file.
As I desperately write them down. Can you spell Invaldi for me?
Ivaldi.
Oh, I was close. I was close. I put an E at the end instead of an I.
And we'll basically give Oriana the instructions to have the two of them start working on a bow. And what weapon does Charlie use?
I
Matthew's
do
blank.
a little bit of everything. I do enjoy a rapier. I like short swords mostly.
Does Charlie tend to use short swords more frequently?
This sounds like Charlie's like Tinder profile right now. It's like like long walks on the beach and a rapier.
Yeah. I enjoy long walks on the beach, stealing shipping vessels and robbing them blind. Charlie usually uses her short sword more often. Rapier is cool though. I do kind of want to get more into using that though. I think I do short sword and rapier.
Okay, give me a second.
That's the move.
Which one do you use your weapon mastery property with? That might also be something to consider.
The most often, well, it can change every single day. So I usually use it on short sword because property, and I do like that.
Short sword has Vex, right?
Yeah.
Vex is a good one.
Okay. I just realized I cannot make her a sword. That is done at the smithy.
No.
Oh. Well, there's a smithy in town.
I also have a smithy.
She has
Oh,
a smithy?
Hey.
Oh,
Sorry.
Look at that. Look at that.
Would you allow for your smithy to be used?
Yeah, I think my shield would be done.
Can we just have a conversation that we're not allowed to use each
Daryl would be glad to make your sword.
Daryl will be so honored.
So now Oriana's got 3 places she's got to go while she's
Yep.
there.
Yep.
You start off with like handing her a small list. It ends up being like a scroll you have to unfold. Directions.
It's rolling out the front door, down the street, around the corner.
Alright. So I will be handed the large sack of dragon thing and carry them to the back.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
for the rest of us that are going to like get a head count of everybody that's missing,
Mhm.
how do we do that?
How would
That's
you
for
like to? Yeah.
Start with the exchange. It's his closest.
Okay.
Are we not an intelligent party?
Nope.
Oh.
Danzel's a big dummy.
Okay. Well,
Oh my
The-
god.
the only
Do
one
I need
with
to give
any
you guys a
stumble-
list of things to ask and like hand you a list? Be like, here, can you fill out these forms for me?
yeah.
This is really a party of just Chloe and her like little like ducklings.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm only one person, guys. I haven't figured out simulacrum yet. Give me a minute.
Trying to look
I
at
picture that it's Tree, Emmy, and Jandal just
Oh,
hooking arms and just skipping down to just...
Yeah.
I look at this, I watch them skipping and I'm like, how are they gonna know who's missing? They are definitely not gonna get that right.
So do we have
This is
to
going to
talk
be a
every-
great squad to send on this mission.
Yeah, this is a bad idea. Do we have to talk to every single person to figure out who's here and who's not? Is that what we have to do?
I
That's what-
really hope not. I think we go to talk to exchange. Then we
Okay.
go to bar.
Okay. And what? Ask them who they know that's missing?
Get a couple drinks and find out who's missing.
No,
Wow,
no,
we
drinks is
won't be
we
there if
don't-
they're missing.
Drinks is later. We gotta look for
You
the people
can't
first.
start out with that. You can start out with 5, but that's all. Okay?
But we are not starting with drinks. We are starting with exchange. Then drinks are later when we get to bar.
5 drinks, then we go to the exchange, then we go to the bar. Fair?
What?
Yeah, exactly. We have 5 drinks to start, and then we go to the exchange, and then we go to the
Oh my
bar.
god.
I don't think that's right.
Okay.
Tree, knowing that Emmy really hasn't been around town too much, is just leading us to the exchange anyway.
So, from what I'm hearing,
know.
Tree and Emmy and Jansel are going together to the Miners' Exchange. Is that correct? Anybody else going with them? That's what I'm
I'm going
hearing.
to the
So
house.
you're
No,
going
we're
back to
good.
the house, and Oriana's going back to the house, and Chloe's staying here to try to help get Harbin Webster's shit in order.
Yes.
That's what I'm hearing. So we got a 3-way split party.
Yeah.
This is
That's
how we do things on proficiency bonus, everybody. This is how it works the best. so here's what I will say. I'm going to kind of bounce between you guys to try to kind of mitigate everything that's happening. So you guys can kind of Jansel, Tree, and Emmy. You guys can kind of start to move your tokens towards the miner exchange. There
she
where that
ran it.
other, and I will say, Charlie and Oriana, as you guys are kind of making kind of like a shortcut here towards your area of it's back to your house, you guys do notice that there is something happening at Alderleaf Farm. 2 horses start galloping and running by you, leaving a trail of dust on the road, and you can see that the gate that your friend Carp had put like a little kind of like a lock on before. If you guys remember, he was like excited about this lock that he was putting
Yes.
together, this latch. It seems to be vandalized, and there seems to be 2 cloaked small figures there, and they seem to be giggling and high-fiving each other.
Oh, I'm running up. I'm running up, and I'm gonna kill them.
You're gonna come just running up to stab them?
Yes.
All right, make an attack
Wait.
roll.
Wait. You said that there are 2 small forms giggling.
Yeah, giggling and laughing and
Oh,
high-fiving at the
no,
gate.
These are gonna be children, aren't they?
Children right now? Is that-
And Oriana, you see Charlie starts to charge up weapons, unsheathes her blades.
I said I was gonna do it. I have to do it. Oh.
Oh my god.
She-
So I need hold person next time.
My first instinct. Oh, thank God. My first instinct. Imagine if I nat 20'd.
Okay, you miss. This individual kind of jumps out of the way, and you can see that there's definitely a goblin under the cowl of this cloak.
Oh, I was right.
Yeah, as you can. I'm being attacked. Oriana, what do you do?
I drop the stuff and I go and pick up my am I using now a mace? Take out my mace and start running too.
Okay, yeah, you get up right to him. You can see that the one is kind of like in fear of Charlie, as Charlie's like trying to like stab with weapons right now. The other one is just kind of like being startled at the occurrence. What do you do?
Oh, well then, if it's not attacking, then I will not hit it with my... I would just say...
So you're just running up menacingly with the...
Yeah, what are you doing?
The goblins, they just like hold up their hands. Don't kill me now! And they looks like they're surrendering. Charlie, what do you do?
I want to grab one by the collar and be like, what are you doing here? What have you done to the family here?
I let the horses out. It's fun.
Is that the only thing that you've done?
I broke the door.
Did you hurt the child and the woman who lives here?
I don't know child woman, no. But I hurt door.
Can I just bop him in the nose?
Sure.
Okay.
Why you hurt me?
And throw him to the ground and be like, get out of here.
Okay. And it skitters off and runs and just takes off.
I'll tell the other one to chew as well.
Shoes off. Leaving a trail of dust in their wake.
That was
thought they were under attack.
Yeah, do you want to go check on the family first?
Yes, let's go check on them. Oh my god, I thought they were dead.
Yeah, I'll grab the sack again and I'll follow.
Sure, yeah, as you guys kind of step up to the front porch, you can hear weeping.
Oh no.
And as you walk up onto the top of the wooden porch, you can see at the end there's on a chair is little Carp, the little halfling boy that you guys had met before, who you guys kind of talked to a lot previously, and he helped lead you guys into the Red Brand's hideout, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
He's kind of sitting in a wooden rocking chair and kind of rocking, and he's kind of crying into his hands.
Oh, Carp, what happened?
My mom is gone.
Dead?
Oh,
No, she's missing. I don't know where she is. She didn't come back.
It's okay. Hey, listen, missing is not dead or alive. Missing is Scrodinger's, existence.
You think my mom's dead?
No, that's not what I'm saying. Oriana, children.
Physics.
Yeah.
I'm not good with kids.
Oh, neither am I. So...
Can you find my mom?
Yes, we'll find your mom.
Yeah, we can do that. Do you want to come with us to our castle?
And you can stay safe there.
You didn't tell me about a castle.
Oh no!
Just got it.
The thing. What?
You have a castle?
The mansion.
Does it have lots of towers and spires?
There's like at least 2.
Is there a moat?
Not yet.
That's expensive.
I can't be a castle without a moat.
Okay, you know what? Your mom isn't even here right now, okay? How about you go live some of the days?
You know.
Charlie has very little patience for children, apparently.
That's true.
I say, well, buddy, we'll get a boat one day. Maybe you should start digging. Come on.
Maybe you should start digging.
I'll dig you. I'll dig you the best moat I can possibly dig.
Great.
He's like you can see like this. He's been crying for probably hours.
Oh.
Like his face is completely red and chapped and all that kind of stuff. Like, it's bad.
God.
I'll pick him up and pat his back as we carry him back to our camp.
He snuggles in close to you, Charlie, as you do that.
Oh,
I could elbow Charlie and be like, eh?
Did you say it almost warms your heart?
Almost.
Almost.
Okay.
I ain't having one of them, but this is...
He's the Grinch of the party, confirmed.
That's right. Yeah, so now you guys at least have confirmed one of the missing people is Quailing Alderleaf, the mother of Carp here, And now that means, like, his father's not here and his mother's not here. So...
We have got to find Quayle, and I cannot become Aaron.
And you guys head back in that direction. Chloe, as you guys are going through a lot of your stacks, what exactly is it that you're trying to do whenever you're working with Harbin here?
Oh boy, where do I even start? I feel like the first things first is I want to see like what their finances are like. I'm not going too far back. I'm just going to start with this year. I don't want to fix past year's problems. I want to focus on like the here and now. If I want to like go back maybe 4 months and see what I have to work with, where their finances are at. I want to know where most of the money is going.
Okay, got it. As you're kind of going back 4 months, you can see that'll put you kind of like in the midst of the Red Brand situation.
Yeah.
And a lot of that actually went into helping people with repairs and losses of like bereavement even, and helping with like funerals of the people that were murdered by the Red Brands, and nothing was ever done anything about because they didn't have the power or the wherewithal to be able to do anything.
Okay.
So you can see that they've been struggling for quite a long time. Like going like those months were very like there's no.
If I go a bit.
They're like, they don't collect very many taxes from people here. Like there's not a lot of money coming in to begin with.
Okay.
Okay. A lot of your businesses, obviously, the businesses are getting a little bit taxed a little bit more here in Phandalin right now.
Right.
But there's only a few businesses that are actually large enough that are actually contributing to the overall economy of this place. So it's still a much rough and tumble, still up and coming place with a whole lot of wiggle room when it comes to funding budgets and money.
And there's not a lot of, I would assume, not a lot of external shit happening either, like external funding at all?
Not getting much when it comes to external. They do get some support from Neverwinter.
Okay.
But it's not a whole lot, and it's very rare. It doesn't even show up in your 4-month findings. Like, it would be much more stretched out than that. You do see that there are caravans and shipments that are sent here, but they're mainly for goods and services for the businesses in town.
Businesses.
Mm-hmm.
Does Harvin have any ties to any of like the factions at all? Is there any faction support here?
From these official documents, you don't see anything that would reflect that. But you would also know that a lot of these factions don't like to have a paper trail. So there might be some factions that are at play that you just aren't aware of, basically, by just looking at the information.
Okay. Seems like we need to boost the economy here, but that's future us problems. What we need to do is, like, present, interim, short-term solution.
You do see in the paperwork from recently, though, that they do feel that your group is quite an investment for Phandalin.
Wow, they got something right, and they got the bereavement right. So I'll give them bonus points for those two things.
She's saying that out loud.
It seems like there's a much agreement along a lot of the leadership in Phandalin that you guys have definitely come in and have made an impact for good here, and you need to be heralded and kept here for, as long as possible, as long as they can help, because as you guys continue to help the people around you, you'll continue to help the town. So
does Phandalin have like a guard presence at all? Do they have security? Do they have anything to help protect the town in place at all?
Not really. As far as like, there was an attempt to kind of organize kind of like a town militia, but a lot of the store owners complained that too much time was being asked for some of the militiamen to be out, and they couldn't properly employ their facilities to ensure their income for each of their businesses if somebody had to be out on guard duty all day long.
I see. How many people live here?
That is a question that I'm going to have to look up and give you at a later time.
Sorry. Like, I just want to know what
that is a very specific question that I don't know the answer to right this second.
All right, that's fair. I think Chloe, for the
Yeah.
moment, is going to start compiling people from that. If he has a list, I hope this man has documentation of who has already agreed to help with militia. I want to look and cross-reference who's most available.
Okay.
Like, I know people, like, the business owners were like, you can't take them, they're too busy. So I want to try and,
Yeah.
like, cross-reference who's most available right this second, and then kind of, like, disperse it into, like, levels of who less and less is available. And then
Okay.
I'm going to start drafting letters asking for support from, like, other towns, other cities.
Okay.
I'm gonna bullshit
Chlo-
my way through and, like, I'll even
Chloe's going
send shit
big
to
time here,
Waterdeep.
guys. Watch out.
Yes.
She means business.
Chloe's a smart cookie.
Neverwinter is great, but it's a little too far, so I want to go a little closer to home.
Okay. Yeah.
That's
Okay.
what Chloe's doing all day.
Okay. Yeah.
Start
so
with-
you're
start with,
that
like,
that is going to
local
take a
and then-
significant amount of time. So
Yes,
that would take
I'm
that would
aware.
take Chloe some time to put together that information, especially with such a mess that Harbin
Yes.
leaves his work
I
environment.
feel like most of it is organizing before I can even start. So
And Harbin is there, and he kind of like tells you like, "Oh yeah, I know where that document is," and he'll go and like get some things and instead
Yes.
of
organized chaos. It makes no sense, but it makes sense to him.
absolutely.
Yeah, fair.
And right there, we'll transition to Emmy, Tree, and Janzel as you guys approach the Miners Exchange. And let me pull up my text here to make sure that I have. Here it is. Boom. Sure, I've got what I need. Okay, so when you guys start approaching the Miners Exchange, you hear the snapping of wood beams and the grinding of stone as you come around the corner and you see the exchange, quickly followed by panicked shouts, as it seems to be a lot of things happening at this moment. The structure seems to slant precariously as miners clamber around the building's foundation. Standing to one side is Guildmaster Halia. Her expression is tense and she barks orders to those around. Looks like a couple of individuals are holding this massive beam and they're steadying what looks to be a leaning miners exchange. This miners exchange looks like it could topple over at any moment. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna go up to her and say, "What happened?"
Oh goodness, can you help us first and we can talk about the details later?
Sure.
She looks extremely stressed
let's go.
out.
You need us to roll?
Tree's just running
yeah.
over trying to brace the building.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
yeah.
That's what I would. That's
You
what I
guys
would
can
do.
either make strength checks or dexterity checks, whichever would be more appropriate and how you are helping out with this whole situation. So it looks like there's a bunch of people just scrambling trying to make sure this building isn't going to fall over.
Can I use athletics for this, or is this specifically a strength check?
Let me see. I'll let you use athletics or acrobatics would be decent too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Oh,
Oh, nice. 15 is a
Acrobatics.
success. Yeah.
19.
19 is also a success. 22, 3 successes. Very good. Yeah. Describe to me with those rules. What exactly are you doing? Like, what is your character running up to try to help with?
So my thought on it, like as you say, it's leaning. I'm looking down at the base for. I'm assuming there's something missing. Either a part of the door frame's crushed in. There's something must have happened for it to start tilting one side.
And exactly as you say that, I want to see if I can find this. Oh, here it is. Tree, you can see this. I'm going to show to everybody. There is a massive cornerstone missing from the corner of the building.
Okay.
that's interesting.
I'm gonna take like both of my blades, my scimitar, and my short sword, and just basically dig it into the ground, trying to find a proper point low. Just to, I know it won't do much, but at least try to brace it a little bit between the hilts of the swords.
Defer the balance of the weight a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah,
Swords
running
is
up,
definitely. Yeah, go ahead.
As I'm running up, I'll throw my shield to Tree also, and then I'm gonna like just grab basically a foothold and just try and hold the building upright as much as I can.
Everybody else is using like timbers, and Janzel just walks out with his bare hands, like, I will pick this building up and set it on new ground.
Yes.
Yeah, I love it.
So I'm assuming that those like beams are on the side that it's leaning over to, and then Tree is trying to. So Amy is gonna try to help by like getting those beams to be like in the ground so they're stable, and like, does that make sense?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, so you're
Oh,
helping to
she-
kind of give it some stability with those stables so that
Yeah.
people are not trying to like hold on to them the whole time. Yeah, and
Right.
balance is building.
And
Yeah.
try to get it like underground. So she's
Yeah.
gonna run up and do a flip and then land on the first one, and then she's gonna do another flip and then land on the second one, and then do another flip all the way down.
Fantastic. Some of the people helping are just amazed at your acrobatic ability
Yes,
as you take. But yeah, with those 3 successes, you guys are able to kind of, after a few minutes, able to restore some stability to the miners' exchange, and you can see Halia's got her left arm in a sling as this takes place.
What happened? What happened here? And did it have to do with your arm?
These stinking goblins attacked the place. I was here by myself that night. One of them kind of got me good.
Yeah.
Looks down at her arm.
Did you see which way they came and left?
You know, I did. They headed south towards the south woods. I chased them for a little while, but I was a little beat up.
Did they take anything or just
Anyone?
this?
Yeah,
storm?
they took the cornerstone from the building.
That's a little diabolical. It doesn't really seem to have a point, and then now your house is falling over for no reason.
Exactly. It's
Stinking
why
goblins.
why do you come to a miners' exchange that inside has hundreds of gold pieces worth of gemstones, and you take a stone from the facility?
Must have been special, or they're just
They like rocks.
terrible people. Yes, they like rocks. Good
They
one.
are goblins. They are no smart.
No, you're right. They just
But-
like it.
And Tree, very excited, looks at Emmy and Gentle. We can have dinner tonight.
Yeah. What?
What?
Yeah, I mean, we have dinner every night. Okay.
Listen,
so-
I got to tell you though, these goblins, I could have swore that when I was encountering them, when I got into this fight, I could swear one of the goblins pushed me back with some kind of invisible force.
Sounds like an invisibility cape.
An invisibility cape.
Yeah, you know what? They're kind of floating around here. You know?
I guess
They're kind of going around, so.
Invisibility capes are floating around here, or the goblins are floating
I don't-
around here?
I thought that that's what Charlize had, but.
No.
What's that?
Cape of protection.
And now I'm realizing that's not what it was.
What's the head stretch?
To be fair, Charlie could have lied to you,
You
and
know
said
what?
it was. Who knows?
I don't really know. I didn't get that good of a look at them. It was kind of all happening at fast, and it was dark. I mean, but look what they did to my place. Oh.
Yeah, my goodness, that's just terrible. So, do we need a list of everybody that's missing?
Well, I was the only one here at the time that they were messing around here, so we're all accounted
but-
for.
What about like your aunt, or like
My aunt doesn't live
your
here.
cousin? Oh, okay. Well, do you know anybody that's not here?
No, it seems like we're all accounted for right here.
All right. Well, you know what? Chloe's gonna be so happy to hear that nobody is missing. We'll just go tell her right now. Thank you.
No, nobody's missing from here.
Yes, we need to see the
We have to
bar.
go to the other places to see if
Alright.
anybody else is missing from there.
All right.
So they only took the corner of your building?
Yeah. That stone.
Why is that one stone making your building fall over? It seems...
It seems like, unfortunately, the foundation wasn't correctly put together, and most of the weight is on that corner.
Well, hey, you know what to fix now, I guess.
Yeah, I got a lot to fix.
Probably- yeah.
I don't know if these dimwits will be able to do it. And she kind of like points over to all the people that are kind of like helping her.
Sorry, I'm trying to. And you guys all live in this town, right? Like you and all the.
Yeah, we do.
people
This is
hanging out.
most of my employees. Yeah, we all live here.
Okay. All right. Well, I got everything that I needed, so nobody's missing. The cornerstone's gone. The weird goblin's house.
Yes, and they took stone from the shrine too.
Yes. Did it look different than the other stones?
From the shrine?
I mean, I don't.
Well,
From the corner.
I don't
it
really know.
black?
Like I never really like stopped to look at the stones in the foundation of my structure. I mean, that's not really my expertise anyway.
All right. Well, good on you for fighting them off all by yourself. That was pretty cool.
Wait, isn't this?
Well, yeah, I got a
That's
couple of
strange.
them pretty good. They barely escaped.
Yeah, I bet. Fist bump, lady power.
Fist bump.
Isn't this the minor exchange though? Wouldn't you know a lot about rocks?
Oh my goodness!
She kind of glares at you for a second.
right.
I pay people to do that.
Oh.
Okay, sorry.
Kind of just turns around and
This is
walks
why
away.
I love her. Chloe loves her.
Oh, by the way, I think I did get an artwork of her now, so you guys can see what she looks like. Let me see if I can pull up that. Yeah,
While
Halia,
you're
here you
pulling that up,
show the players. Here's
Ansel.
what she looks like. This is Halia.
Ooh! Oh my god, Charlie should be flirting with her.
She's like a little
Good,
star.
good thing we sent Charlie another direction.
Chloe is in love
Good
with this
thing I
woman.
pictured that
It's
really
canon.
There's gonna be fight over her.
Party
She looks
PvP for this
handsome,
woman.
Jimmy.
Let's go.
Isn't she the one who got us into the Zen?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. She's the one who recruited you.
Charlie
in the
is gonna sleep her way to the top. That's it.
Hey, Chloe will join you. It'll be a party.
So, I would like to point out that it's nice that you met Halia. Have you met her husband, Zolkin?
We haven't heard of him yet. He's not going to be in the picture anymore.
I will assassinate him.
That would be an interesting multiverse.
No.
Oh my god, don't
Oh
give
my
him that.
God.
Ideas.
Tricia looked at Emmy and Jansel. So she said they ran off to the south. Do we go collect them and bring them to Chloe?
No, I think that we need to go to the bar. Not because I want to drink, but the ale does happen to be there. Actually,
Yes, we can find out what they do here.
okay, sure, why not? Let's go. And then we
for
go
it.
south. Are we going on another adventure without everyone else? Because they
I
like ran off
insisted. I
into the
am
woods.
saying chase the goblins because I want to kill one and eat one.
I love it. That's a great idea.
Tree's thinking with his stomach again.
Okay,
We weren't
But
told
you
to
know what,
find out
Tree?
all the missing people first. So maybe we should go
yeah.
do that first. Look for the missing people, and then we can go look for the
Yeah.
goblins that went that way.
And Tree, I'm gonna be honest with you. I am a lot more afraid of Chloe than I am afraid of anybody else or any other thing currently in my life right now. And I think you should be too.
Why are you afraid of Chloe? She's really nice.
Did you see? All right, you're not scared. You're not. So you got a screw loose, buddy. You're not afraid of Chloe. She's like
Tricia
mumbling
looked
that.
around and-
As she walks by him, you got a little screw loose. You're not afraid of Chloe. She's. Oh, sorry. She's terrifying.
Tree's gonna
In a
follow
good
towards
way.
the
In
bar,
a way that we want to be terrifying.
Sure.
She gets stunned.
and we'll whisper over to Emmy. You know what I don't see here?
What?
Chloe.
Okay, I mean, honestly, your funeral. Your funeral. But I'm gonna tell her.
Don't do
Because
that.
I'm not gonna be the boring one that made everybody go back. I'm not. Okay? Come on. Let's go, Tree. Come on.
So you guys are going to the. You guys are going to towards the bar. Next, or going south.
Yep.
Okay, going to the bar. Gotcha. So as you guys are starting to make your way towards the bar, we'll go back to Oriana and Charlie. You guys have left the Alderley farm. You now have Carp with you, and made your way back to Tresender Manor, where your house, your nicely done manor, is ready to go. It's not quite a castle yet. Will be one day. Hopefully soon. You guys do make it. So what exactly, when you get here, what is it that you guys needed to accomplish or take care of?
So, if it's okay with you, I have a wonderful lady whose name I didn't make yet, working in my sanctuary.
Mhm.
We can drop Carp off with her, maybe?
Oh,
Yeah,
Oriana,
we can
who have
do
you
that.
brought me? Look at this young
Yeah.
little one. Look at this.
Thanks,
Look at this
sister.
cute young man. Look at this.
Yeah, if you don't mind keeping him entertained for a few.
Oh, sure, absolutely. I can. A few what?
Days.
Days. Okay. Yeah, we can handle that.
I'm sure he has something to do. He's a really good kid.
Sure, we have some games. We can get out some games, and Carp gets excited about games and.
And yeah, I was gonna. You know what? That's probably a better idea, Oriana. Honestly, I was my barracks supervisor, but that actually the nun makes way better sense.
The nun could work a little. You know what? Yeah, we're here now. Thank you.
Yeah.
So yeah. And then I will go to Ivaldi and Sindri
Yeah.
and have them ask them if they could work on a longbow for their master tree master.
We need a longbow.
Yes, please.
Okay, yeah, we can do that. No problem.
Made out of these parts.
Unloads a bag of stuff out. But I don't. Making a longbow out of these scales? Is that what he wants? Are you sure?
He wants you to do something with them.
Wants us to do something with them.
Yeah.
Sure. We could do something with them.
I forgot. I take half in the back. I'm like, now I have to go to the smithy. Sorry.
Smithy, okay. What do you need? What are you going to the smithy for?
To talk to Daryl about
Daryl.
About a short sword.
A Daryl. Short sword. Daryl would know about that. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Daryl. Which one of her Daryls is that one?
Daryl.
Smithy Daryl. Smithy Daryl. We go to Smithy Daryl.
Got an H in front of it though. Daryl.
Yeah.
Daryl?
Yeah, Daryl with the
Silent-
H. It's silent H.
There's a silent H in the beginning of it. It's spelled HDARYL, but to decipher between all of them, you have to go Daryl, even though the H is supposed to be silent.
Daryl.
Yeah.
The silent H, it's actually pronounced. Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Nice.
And then we'll go where Charlene.
Okay. Yeah. You head over to Daryl. Daryl is beyond ecstatic to get to work on a short sword for you.
Okay.
Says
Yeah,
that
Daryl.
honestly, they can put together like simple weapons like this in just kind of like a few hours. So if you
Oh, okay.
decide that you guys want to like hang around, they can put the weapons together. But doing
Yeah.
like magical enhancements, that's going to take a little bit.
Oh, right. I'll ask them to just deliver them to I wanted to say Callista. Chloe's arcane study.
And I'm channeling Callista's energy tonight, apparently.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, I got that. So I'd ask them if they could kindly drop off their items to the study when they were
Sure.
done.
Yeah, they all seem to agree with this. Sindri and Ilvaldi seem to be a little, still a little confused about the whole longbow directions, but they're going to try their best
You might have gotten like sinew and tendons and leather to wrap around.
Sure.
Yeah.
Charlie, anything specific that you are doing here at the house?
I'm gonna go up to, oh my god, now I want to call him Molf. Oh my god, Tree's, barracks. And I want to, head up to the bull, be
Bull,
like, hey, the bull,
Bull like what?
what's
Hey, the
up?
Charlie, what can I do for you?
So, small thing happening in town.
From
Everyone
what I heard, it
getting
isn't a
kidnapped
small
and-
thing.
Yeah, so you already know the sitch.
I mean, I am from around
I'm
here.
Yeah. Tree requested that I ask you to dispense whatever defenders have acquired so far. Help out, do some patrols, things like that.
Ooh,
And you're gonna be
patrolling,
working
huh?
with my girl Maeve on that thing.
Maeve! Oh, yeah, of course,
Yeah.
of course. So you want us to send out all of our defenders from here?
How many do you have?
I mean, we're currently up to 8 total within the 2 barracks. So that's pretty good, isn't it? We've been busy the last 6 days. You guys have been going.
That's good. That's very good. All right, then maybe leave like 2 guys here just in case anything happens at the castle, and then actually, maybe let's just do it rotationally. So we have 4 out at a time, and then 4 in. And you guys can go back and forth every 8 hours.
It's a good idea. What are our instructions while we're patrolling? Are we looking for anything? What is it we're doing?
Goblins, mostly. We ran upon some.
I hate goblins.
Yeah, I know. Ran upon some of this kid's farmhouse that we found. Now we have a kid. So we're watching that for a couple days. But yeah, so keep an eye out for goblins. Keep an eye out for. There's been theft and property. I guess look for anybody suspicious. Mostly goblins.
Well, they can try to steal something from here, but they ain't getting even close. Trust me.
Exactly.
We've got the place on lockdown for you.
That's what I like to hear, Bull. All right.
That's why I've
then
been hired.
That's right. And then I'm gonna go over to the other barracks to my
Okay.
girl Maeve. And Charlie's demeanor is much more shy with Captain. She's very like, hello,
Hey,
posing on
Charlie,
the wall. Maeve.
So I want to tell you, we've got some great recruits based on the information that you'd given me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you this, to be honest, like, it's hard to recruit people like this and 100% trust them.
Yeah.
I mean,
But that is kind of what I need right now. I need some people who can.
I'm just gonna tell you, I'm doing the best that I can, but maybe just keep an eye over your shoulder every once in a while, because.
Okay. Well, that's what I got you for, Maeve. You can...
Yeah, I mean, your specific directions that you gave me, it allows for, some skeptical people sometimes. These people don't really have clean records.
Yeah, but neither do I, so it's okay.
Yeah, I guess I got a few blemishes as well, but I guess we're not all far from redemption, right? I guess maybe.
Right. Yeah, totally. I'm totally working towards redemption. I am definitely,
Yeah, I can see.
getting closer to God every day. Anyway. Stuff has been happening. I don't know if you've heard, but stuff has been going on in town.
Yes.
Yeah, so we're just gonna split up the guards to go that 8-hour shifts each for patrol the town. I'm imagining some of my guys, the more roguish, would probably do well on the borders of town, perhaps in the shadows.
Borders. Yes.
Yeah, I'm thinking something like a out type thing for them, perhaps.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. If they see anything, I don't want my guys. If they see anything, I don't know if I want them necessarily to straight away. I kind of want them to see where something leads if they can stealth. If they have that skill set, I don't know.
Yeah, we've got plenty that can do that. Yeah, we can make it
Okay.
happen. Out
Alright.
of game, Zos, I will tell you that your microphone keeps on kind of like cutting out right at the end of your phrases.
I'm sorry.
So I just
don't
want to.
know.
I can kind of piece together what you're saying a little bit, but some of our folks watching might not be able to hear all of what you're saying.
Sorry.
So, yeah, you're all good. I just
don't
want to
know
make sure
why
you're.
it's doing
Just want to
that.
make sure you're aware of it. I got like a hiss whenever you pop in too, so I don't know if it's something to do with your microphone settings.
It might be. It's probably something with the fact that my computer. So.
Got it. Okay. I just want to make you aware. So.
Thank you. I will. I don't know. Try to fix that somehow.
Yeah. So it sounds like these guys are more than willing to put a rotation together and to follow those orders to get you going. You can definitely tell like they are loyal to you guys, these hirelings, and they are going to do the best they can to follow through on their orders.
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good.
We are going back to Chloe. There's just a lot to go through here for you, so you're still muted.
I did this myself. I'm good with it.
Yeah. There's still a lot of paperwork, and it's going to take you a lot of time to kind of go through a lot of.
Okay,
what
I'm
you're-
working on
you're doing.
hirelings right now, Michael.
Oh, you're working on your hirelings. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Emmy, Tree, Janzel. You guys were headed to the Sleeping Giant, I believe. Excellent.
Yeah, that's
So,
bar.
yep, you guys head to the bar. You can see when you guys enter, the tap room of the Sleeping Giant is quiet, save for the occasional thunk of a tankard against the table. The bar itself is in shambles. The wooden stiles smashed to splinters, and the top split in half. Like the bar itself is kind of like missing a giant chunk out of it. There's a tall purple tiefling that's working behind the broken counter, diligently cleaning mugs and plates under the watchful eye of a surly dwarf. Oh, that you guys ever seen before? The dwarf looks like this. Here's the dwarf. I'm going to show this to you. So this is what the dwarf looks like, Krista. And here is what the tiefling looks like.
Why are all these women super pretty?
Minimum? I've always got something good in the water here. Like, damn, the
Charlene.
teams here are on point.
Charlene
I
went
need
with
to
the
drink more
wrong
water
crew.
here.
I was gonna say that Charlie would recruit.
Damn it.
Charlotte needs to go.
Charlotte is just making a list of everyone she's recruiting for her future pirate crew.
Right, for the pirate crew.
Yeah, right.
That's
Not,
what these two.
we don't think.
This place, much like the Stonehill Inn, is kind of dead right now. Like, there's only like a couple other people in there, and these are like probably town drunks that are here.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys walk in and see this. What would you like to do?
What happened in here? There's a hole. There's a hole in your bar.
Yeah. The dwarf starts talking to you. Unfortunately, woke up to the sound of wood being shattered. In my bar, I left somebody dependable in charge of this place for a couple of weeks, and I come back and no one was here.
Huh. That stinks.
Good thing Wheel of Fortune here was still in town and could step up and step in. And the tiefling
Amy
kind of like gestures
down.
towards you guys.
Sits down next to the dwarf and says, "I'll have what she's having." Is she drinking?
As who drinking?
The dwarf.
No, the dwarf nor the tiefling are having anything to drink right now.
Oh, okay. So I still say that,
Okay.
though.
Okay.
And it
The
doesn't
dwarf and the tiefling kind of exchange a glance, and the tiefling just goes to get a mug and starts mixing something up behind the bar.
I'm gonna lean down and whisper into Tree's ear. Isn't this the place that Charlie kind of took over and like sent the person when we
Yes,
first got here?
on an extended vacation.
Yes. Okay. I was just making sure I remembered correctly what was. Okay.
Yes, as I think your friend was scared away by evil brigands.
Evil brigands?
Yeah, they've
Are
been
you talking
running
about like those
around.
red brands?
Yes.
Oh gosh, I hated those red brands. I always thought they owned the place. This is my bar.
Yeah, it is.
Well,
We were here when we got rid of Redbrand, but the bar was not like this when we were here. What happened?
So you got rid of the red brands.
A while ago, yes.
Yeah,
2 of us and 3 others.
I must extend my gratitude. Thank you so much. They felt like they just could come in here and just boss everybody around here, but overwhelming with their numbers. But thanks to you, I don't have to deal with that mess anymore. But now I got this mess to deal with.
Speaking of this mess, is anything missing? Like a stone, perhaps?
Yes, look at my bar. And she points to the bar, and there's this big chunk missing from the bar. Yeah, it's this was kind of like it's kind of like it's like a trademark of the place. It was like this stone that was embedded into the bar. That's where the name Sleeping Giant came from. There was a rumor that it was a piece of a petrified chunk of a giant. So they called it Sleeping Giant Inn. It's just something that happened.
How big of a stone was this? As big as this hole?
Yeah, it's as big as the place that is missing from here. I mean, I was awoken in the middle of the night by something going on. I thought it was children, just being crazy at first. But when I climbed downstairs, I saw there was a group of 5 creatures just destroying the place and ripping the stone right out of the bar. They had flat ears and these strange elongated heads.
So
were any people taken or just a stone?
From what I know, just a stone. I mean, there wasn't anybody here during the time, and I ran downstairs. I was a little bit too late. When I chased them I grabbed a broom and I started chasing them around. Several of them jumped into the fireplace and skedaddled up.
It went with the stone?
Yeah, I mean, I tell you what, they were pretty nimble.
Okay, well.
Huh.
I
Wait a
want to
minute.
try it. I want to try it. Should I try it?
It's crazy. They didn't steal much food. They didn't even take the money. Took the bar and left. Yeah, how crazy is that? I mean, I mean, I can always put another bar in, but it's just not going to be the same. I mean, there was a story to that piece. People would come and they would talk about, oh yeah, this is a piece of a giant. Not much of a sleeping giant anymore.
Was this tiefling, have I ever seen him before in town?
Her, you've never seen her, no.
Okay, as we're having this conversation, what is this tiefling doing? What's the vibe I'm getting from this tiefling?
The vibe is she's currently mixing a pretty heavy concoction of alcohol for Emmy.
Nice. And also, Emmy goes to Trey, goes, oh, dinner! I understand what you were saying before. You wanted to have dinner tonight because you were going to go eat the... I got it. That was a good one.
15 minutes later, Emmy gets the joke.
Yeah. She's also player just got it.
Is there
Tree doesn't
looking
care.
around the room? Tree's just sort of looking at me for a minute, and then just do I see anything out? Is there damage on the front door? Did they bust out a window? Do I see anything that says how they got in or where they went through?
Go ahead and make an investigation check. Would you like to spend any resources on that check? That won't be enough.
Yeah, let me see what we got. We got 9. Let me try a proficiency bonus.
You guys are at +3s now?
+3, yeah.
Yes.
And that will just be enough. So you guys are down to 8. Thank you, chat, for all those proficiency bonuses. You're
thank
definitely
you.
helping our players here. So when you kind of look around, you can see that Wheel of Fortune, the tiefling, finishes up mixing Emmy's drink. And in a smooth motion, she turns around and begins to almost like move as if you were to tap the mug on the countertop of the bar that used to be there, and realizes that stops in like mid motion, kind of blushes sheepishly as she looks down to that empty spot. It's kind of like a lucky thing, you know. You tap the mug a couple of times, then you hand the glass over. I'm sorry, it's just missing now, and hands over the cup to you. It's just kind of not the same. I mean, I've only worked here for a few days, but I was getting used to it. At that point, as Tree's kind of like walking around, there's nothing on the door, but as you walk around the bar, there's something interesting behind the bar. And I believe I might have a picture of it. Yes, let me see if I can find it in Roll20 for you. Maybe I don't. I apologize if you guys want to role play a little bit there in the bar for a moment as I'm trying to find this. Because I could have swore I saw this handout.
So we're hearing that not a lot of people so far are missing, but stones are missing, and so is no one missing?
It doesn't sound like anybody's missing from here. It's just the stones.
Yes,
Yeah,
but we
but
still have the
People.
store, don't we?
Oh,
So there may still be.
yes.
Tree is going through his belongings and sort of looking at towards Emmy and Jenzo. So I have idea.
Okay.
We just killed dragon.
Yes.
We got rid of red brands. Do you think Angry Dwarf would like? And Tree's gonna gesture to his shield. They
A
can
shield?
put shield in place
Yeah.
and do that little tap
I
tap
have
thing.
no idea what you're talking about.
Use the shield instead of the rock that they had there
Yes.
in the bar.
It's the shield of
Okay.
heroes that got rid of red brands and killed green dragon.
Oh, this is a good idea. Yeah, I like that. That's great. Go ahead, you do it.
I will say, as you guys finish that, I don't have an image of this, but I will tell you what you find. So there is some graffiti behind the bar, like marked onto one of like the crates. You can see it says Zorz was here. Z-O-R-Z was is spelled W-S here. And this is just kind of like graffiti. You also find that there is a lockbox. It's like a small lockbox. It's been broken and looted. So apparently they did come away with something else. But you can see from that lockbox, there's actually a trail of like copper pieces and a couple silver pieces. These coins seem to be spilled out, and they seem to be leading towards the fireplace.
Guys, I think I need to crawl up the fireplace.
Be my guess. I don't think I would fit.
Okay, I'll go try to crawl up the fireplace.
Gonna crawl up the fireplace?
Yeah.
Sure. Go ahead and make either an athletics or acrobatics check for me.
Can I help and give her advantage?
How are you gonna help?
I'm good. I have a +7.
I'm gonna cast elementalism and light a fire in the fireplace as she starts going up.
Oh, yeah, that's a way to help. Add some intensity to the situation.
You're gonna set me on fire.
Make your roll with advantages. Now there is some heat coming from below.
We leave them alone for 5 minutes, guys.
Oh yeah, and that heat definitely helps. As the heat rises and the glow of the fire beneath you kind of illuminates the inside of the fireplace, you scurry up inside the fireplace and up to the top.
I can't see much. There's a lot of smoke in here.
That doesn't.
I was looking, I don't know, for scratch marks or if they left anything behind. I don't know.
And actually, Emmy, as you get to the top of the fireplace, you kind of like peek out there, and then some of the smoke is starting to rise, and you're a little bit as you get to the top. And as you get to the top, you see probably about 10 feet away from you, there is a goblin with kind of like an elongated head, holding on to a satchel that looks like it just picked up. It's like, there it is. I knew I lost you. And then looks up, and there's 2 other goblins behind it, like standing there. They go, oh no, there's someone there. And the other goblin's like, should we stay really still? Maybe it can't. Maybe it can't see us.
All
That's
right.
right. That's right. I think if we stay really still, we're invisible to them.
Followers of Drax.
This is great.
I'm gonna hold on to this bag.
Okay.
Stay still.
So then,
stay still.
I mean, it hears that, right?
Start walking backwards. And you see the one to the left kind of just like start to walk really slowly straight backwards. And Emmy, as you're starting to like think about what you're going to do in this situation, that's where we're going to end this episode of Phandelver and Below. The Shattered Obelisk.
Oh my god, Emmy's a T-Rex. She can't see us if we don't move.
I love it. That was awesome. My cheeks hurt from laughing.
So good.
Exciting times in Phandalin. Yeah, this group needs to do more side quests. These 3 together. It's fantastic.
Yes. It works.
Right, friends. Well done. Well done, everybody.
Give her advantage by lighting a fire under her butt.
Yeah,
My goodness.
that's an interesting way to inspire someone.
Poor girl. It's smoke insulation. Oh no.
Climb or burn. Well done, crew. You guys, I like that you guys are all kind of like coming up with a neat plan to locate missing individuals, to find out how you can put defense around the town while this is all taking place. It's all great ideas. And sending Emmy and Tree and Janzel out as your investigators, your primary investigators on these crime scenes and to locate missing persons, seems to be working out for everyone's entertainment. So thank you guys for tuning in. Yeah, excellent. Well done. Just a quick reminder, we will have a new episode of Vecna Eve of Ruin on Monday. We will be rolling with some Wild Beyond the Witchlight and another exciting episode of this Phandelver and Below next Friday. So make sure you tune in to see what happens with this whole goblin encounter on the rooftop of the Sleeping Giant Inn. Any other announcements that I'm missing before we go for the night?
I can't remember, is Dirty 20 on for next week?
I'm not 100% sure yet, so I didn't make that announcement. We're going to have to, I think Ramsey had said that she had a scheduling conflict now, so we may have to push it back a week. I'll have to check. But we'll talk about that.
I thought I remembered something and just figured I'd toss it.
Yeah, we were supposed to, I think, but I think something, she didn't realize that she had something on our calendar already, so we'll figure it out this week. I'll let everybody know in the Discord. But if you're watching us on YouTube, welcome back, Derek. It's good to have you back, man.
Welcome back.
A lot of fun.
Yeah. I like the interesting party dynamics we have going on already, so it's going to be exciting.
If only it had been him climbing up the chimney.
I don't think he would have fit.
Honestly, this is a pretty large chimney, so yeah, you probably could fit. Yeah. So thank you guys so much for tuning in on YouTube. If you're watching us, don't forget to add your proficiency bonus. We'll see you guys next time. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye.